Yeah, Guido. I had to take a shower, man. I did a dirty job today. I don't really have anything to talk about, Guido. Um, I had to take my grinder out, and I had to sand down these cast iron pans, and I've been working on seasoning them. I don't even know how you turn it off, dirt guy. I don't know how I did that. I don't know if that's on StreamYards you do it or YouTube. I had to go in the spare bedroom where the air conditioner is. What's up, Tave? I want to try not to be. Yeah, dirt guy. I got rust all over me, but they're better. Hmm. Yeah, I know, Rat Rod. I'm boring. I told you guys I was. I need Madman to come up here. That's good. Shit. All right, let me get situated here. I'm not going to be on very long. Just until TC goes live, whenever that is. Who the hell is Tim Collins? Is that one of your friends, Hammy? Yes, Sarah, come up on panel. All right. Oh, shit. Okay, come on. taking a nap. I don't know. I don't know why Guido insisted I go. He's got company over and he wants me to go live. I don't know why. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Ooh, don't look at that.
For entertainment, DDT.
Hello.
What's going on?
Nothing. Let me see if I can my earbuds to so okay. Where's my earbuds? We're just siesta time around here for some lazy people, but some of us aren't sleeping. So what have you been doing all day?
Working.
Okay.
I mowed most of the lawn. And then I had to sand out these 3 cast iron pans that had got rusty on me.
Rusty on you.
Yeah. So and I reseasoned them. Only once so far. And then I did the turtle pond water.
You still have turtles then, huh? Thought you got rid of
Yeah,
them.
they're all right. Yeah, not that many. Just 3.
Are they little turtles? The little green?
No, here, I'll show you. How do I do this?
Turn your camera on.
Right, but see, it's staring at me.
Turn your camera around.
I don't know how to do it.
Oh yeah, I see them. Oh, I love turtles. Turtles are my favorite. My bedroom is decorated in.
That's a 300-gallon stock pond. I got it for $200.
That's cool. Let's see if we can echo with all these other phones going on out here. Is it hot?
Yeah, I crack open a beer, man, and it gets cold. It gets so warm so fast.
You need a sleeve on it.
Kuso, you can't go over there.
Where's Kusa want to go? To the neighbors.
Yeah.
We went to Kusa Falls yesterday. I know it's not spelled the same, but
What is it called?
Kusa Falls.
Kusaw?
Koosah. Kusa.
Oh, huh. That's weird.
Are you around for the showing of the video?
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Huh? Did you see it yesterday? I don't think we got
Wait.
Kusa Falls. I think we got Sahaley Falls, but TC played
Oh
it.
no, I was. That's right. I went out to my folks that day.
Yesterday, so you didn't see the stream last night?
Unless was it just for a split second you guys showed it?
It was like a 2.5-minute video.
Of a waterfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did catch that.
Okay. Yeah, there's 2.
How could you not know that you didn't see that?
Because I don't remember everything.
You got brain damage?
Yeah. And Guido doesn't remember everything either, DDT. So
I got an excuse. What's yours?
Dementia, old age. That's mine. That's mine.
TC's got it too.
Not God, I know he's getting it early too. And by the time he reaches my age, he won't even know his own name. He'll be calling himself TC because he won't remember what his real name is. Well, today was not a touristy day. It's just a day of sitting around and doing nothing.
How many more days are they there for?
Tad's here till next week sometime, and DDT I think leaves on Monday. I think or TC. I mean, what did I say? DDT.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the coast tomorrow, not to the beach, but to the coast. The beach is there, but we don't call it a beach.
Call it a coast.
Yeah. You see, it's real rocky. It's a lot of agates, a lot of volcanic rocks and stuff down there. It's not a beach like you would think Southern California. There's 300 people lined up, and with their chairs and everything right in front of the ocean. It's not like that at all because the water here is so much colder than California. I mean, not that there aren't, kids in the middle of the summer when it's really hot out. They'll go and dink around just in the shallow waters, but it can be kind of dangerous with undertows too. But a lot of kids have been taken out, and if you don't know what you're doing when you get in one of those, you're kind of screwed. It's just a pretty coastline is what it is. It's just a lot of cliffs. And
How long of a drive is it for you to get there?
About an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
About the same distance we went yesterday. So it's kind of like they even have a thing they called from the coast to the Cascades, which is what we basically are doing, except starting from the middle of that. So did the Cascades yesterday. Tomorrow's the coast. You can't really do the whole coast. Well, you can. I mean, but it's better if you're staying over there or something just to travel. But I made reservations for dinner over at one of my.
I know down in Florida, that's like a big thing. How far away are you from the coast?
Yeah. And they got some of the. There's a hotel that Guido and I stayed at a lot, and they've got the restaurant is just awesome because it's all in like a half circle, and so all the seats are looking out at the ocean. And then at night, even when it gets dark, they got big spotlights that they shine out there, so you can still see the ocean at night if you're dining or whatever. So, and they got some really nice rooms with jacuzzis and stuff in them, and so we're gonna go there for dinner tomorrow, and then just let them see the coast between getting there and dinner time. There's a lot of things to do. It's just, you'd have to get up here and out of here at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning if you wanted to go up and down the coast. Yep. I know. I made reservations for 5 already. Yep. It's a nice place.
Yeah, when I was a kid in Florida for those couple of years, we lived about 20 minutes away from the coast.
Yeah,
And It was cool for my mom because she could just take us and we'd stay occupied and shit. She could read a book or whatever.
Yeah. Yep. This isn't quite like that. You don't really want to not pay attention to your kids and stuff. But there's some pretty cool, especially right in front of this, where we're going for dinner tomorrow night. There's a staircase that goes down to the beach, and it's nice to walk around because it's a lot of volcanic rock. Yeah, and there's all kinds of little things in amongst there. We've got about, I don't know, 4 jars of little agates that we've taken off the beach down there. Primarily in that one spot where we're going. Guido's really good at spotting agates in the sand. Or he used to be anyway. Haven't filled up any new jars in a few years.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were down there.
I forgive you this time, DDT.
Alpha.
What's going on?
I don't know.
It's been quiet all day today.
Doing shit.
What do you mean?
What'd you do?
Oh, what did I do? I mean, no, I meant on the internet. It's been quiet. We all know I've just been sitting on my mom's couch or in my Honda Civic.
Don't they get on your case about finding your own place to live?
I don't know how to lie on the spot like this. Yes.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, thank God.
So what's the problem? How come you can't find a job?
Well, it's hard to find one when you're not looking, you know?
Why aren't you looking?
Why would I? I have a free couch.
Easy these days. Look at the couch, Joey. Hey. Are you traveling, Alpha, somewhere?
Yeah, is my audio bad?
No, it just sounds like you're on the road or something.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to my cousin's house.
Gotcha.
Not Sarah, though, but Sarah's sister.
Oh, so there'll be Sarah and Sarah's sister then, no?
Well, no. Well, Sarah's sister, or Sarah won't be there, but someday I'm going to bring Sarah on panel because you guys would probably like Sarah better than me. She's more fun. Which is
But
why
I
I
thought
took
you were Sarah.
offense.
I thought you were Sarah.
No. But DDT
Yeah.
is right. I usually wouldn't react to someone calling me Sarah, but it's like an issue in my family that everybody calls me Sarah.
Oh, gotcha.
Any other name, like Lilith, I was even fine with that when Raccoon Man said that. But Sarah struck a nerve for sure.
Right. Well, Lilith isn't that bad. It's kind of a pretty uncommon name, you know, so
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. I don't think I'd name
I don't
my
know how
kid
you look at
Lilith, but
right, like you
fact,
have a baby and you name it Lilith. That would be odd.
my granddaughter's boyfriend, his sister had a baby and they named her Beulah. Beulah.
That's interesting. I've never heard that name.
That's a rough one. We just call her BB.
That's cute.
But I feel sorry for the poor kid because as soon as she starts school, they're gonna make fun of her just because of her name.
For sure.
Beulah, come here, Beulah.
My cousin has weird names for her kids too. One of them is Calder, I think. We don't call him that, but that's what she named him, and I just can't figure out why.
Oh, I've heard a lot of different names. Rainbow.
Yeah, oh no, no,
real
real
rainbow.
name.
In fact, I know a real rainbow In fact, he's an actor. His name is Rainbow Borden, and
That's horrible.
he's been in a few Hollywood movies and stuff. And
My God.
he grew up in the same place that I lived for 20 years. My kids grew up with him, went to school with him,
Kusa.
and then his brother's name is Noah. So we had Noah and Rainbow, and then we had an Orion, which after the whatever in the sky Orion.
That one's
Yeah, a
not
lot
as
of
bad. It's not good, but
no.
it's a name at least.
Well, even our little one, Ronan, to me is a
Oh, I
very
have a
different
Ronan.
name. Do you?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's Irish, I guess. Like all of his brothers are also named like they're like McCormick, Ronan, whatever the fuck else. Like
Mm,
just but again,
yeah.
they all get nicknames and we don't call them their name.
Right. Right. We did the same with the grandkids too. Even Guido used to call our granddaughter Leonard. Yeah, he still does. But her name's Leah, so, but he calls her Leonard and she responds all the time.
That's funny.
And then we have one that his name's Dylan. We called him Dill Pickle. He hated that for many number of years.
I almost named one of my dogs Dill, like as in dill pickle, but I
Dill
didn't end up
Pickle.
doing that.
Yeah.
So TC's napping. Is Tatted with you guys or is he napping too?
Yeah. He's here still sipping on his Black Butte Porter.
Why are you so quiet, Tatted?
Tatted's a quiet guy in retrospect.
I'm just chilling.
Feeling doesn't have enough beers in him yet, and he'll get vocal a little bit later.
All right, perfect.
He's a quiet kind of guy.
I wouldn't have known that. I'm going to be honest. I always thought that you were outgoing on panels, so.
Well, that's when he's on panel. He can hide better that way. No. You used to have panels, didn't you? You hosted quite a few of your own, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I used to stream like a few times a week.
Doing mostly emo stuff, because that was the.
Someone was in a chat yesterday, or maybe it was the day before, under an emo sock, and they like added me in the chat, saying
Really?
that, yeah, it was odd, and they said, Abe made Rick Crude leave YouTube or something like that, and I was like, why would you at me about this? This is very odd, but I thought it was the real emo at first, which was even more weird, but it wasn't.
Yeah, and I don't see that scenario even happening, really.
Yeah, no, not at all.
That doesn't, I mean, shit like that happens all the time. So.
The emo I know doesn't talk to women, right? Isn't that right, Pookie?
Well, he doesn't. No, well, he won't talk to me. I know that. Was outed long years ago, but
yeah. Well, but I mean, he don't acknowledge women. It's almost like they don't exist. You notice that?
no, yeah, well, yeah, well, yeah. That's why he's what he is.
Yeah, but he can be gay, but he don't have to hate on women.
Well, that stems from his mother ruining her vagina to birth him.
Oh, yeah, she had a lazy pussy.
Yeah.
My mama had a lazy pussy and was too lazy to push me out. I became a retarded blue baby. When I heard that for the first time, I fell out, and I thought he was pulling our, fucking with us. I didn't believe anybody talked about their mama that way till Gary showed me the wedding
He
video.
said it several times since the first.
Oh, yeah. Every once in a while, it's either about his mother's cat nearly killing him with fleas.
Yeah.
And, but he don't think good of women, man. So I think you're safe, ham bone.
He used the off bug spray to get the
Yeah, he had mosquito spray trying to kill fleas.
oh God.
I miss that dude, man. Every night it was fucking crazy.
Well, he still does go off on
Yeah, but
people, but
it's kind of like reruns. You know, we've heard it all before.
I know. That's kind of like what Joey is anymore. It's just reruns. So
Right. Well, if Joey don't have TC and Emo don't have Gary Snowflake, it just doesn't work too good.
that's right.
Joey, I guess his feelings are so hurt. I haven't seen anything posted.
Oh well, he had a couple live streams, kind of thinking
Playing.
he played us, but the game's not over until the book is done, Joey, and then you're just unknown. We'll see how famous you get all by your lonely.
Where the hell did Amy go?
I don't know. She was driving, so she might have lost.
Oh, she hit a dead zone, she said.
Yeah. I don't have chat in front of me. I guess I could put it there. It's not coming up though.
No, Gia, he's still around.
Oh yeah, he's still the good old emo howling wolf. And if it's not emo howling wolf, what was it? Come on, Tatted, finish it.
If it's not the 2010 Emo Howling Wolf account, you have the wrong Emo Howling Wolf account.
Yeah, if you're not watching it on a 2010 Emo Howling Wolf account, you're being played.
You're being played. And he still says that to this day. Silly. Shitty. Women are just men without a penis. Well, guess we could turn that around too. Men are women with a penis.
I'm wearing my Goon Squad shirt.
Are you? Guido had his on yesterday, but nobody else did. That's why I said we all should have put them on when we went out yesterday. Believe it or not, at the falls, there was, because when you're driving upriver, there's not a whole lot of traffic or anything. And then you get up there to the falls, and there's cars parked out on the side of the highway, and the whole parking lot is full, which, I mean, it's not a huge parking lot anyway, but I figured going up there on a Thursday that there wouldn't be too much traffic. But, yeah. It's that time of year, everybody's starting out traveling, so they're stopping along the way. But it was pretty scenery all the way there. They got to see where the fire was back in 2020 and how remotely that I actually lived for 20 years. We did find a few places that if Guido really did want to get rid of you, DDT, it would be easy. Nobody would find you for forever.
You could scream all you wanted to out there, DDT. Nobody hear your ass either.
Grizzly bears are here. You can come running.
No, we don't have grizzlies here, but we do have brown.
Brown and black.
Yeah.
I watch niggas on YouTube think they can treat them big ass bears like babies and shit. I'm like, that motherfucker snap and he'll eat you in 2 seconds.
These all it take is just one slap with its paws. Those claws on them.
All right, it's 6 o'clock here, which means it's 3 o'clock over on the West Coast.
It's 4 o'clock here.
Oh, it's 4. He's overslept. He's gonna miss
Mhm.
the shuffleboard at 4:30. Tell him to get his ass up.
And the reading is supposed to start around 5, so I
Yeah, he
guess
needs to get up,
with or without him.
eat his bowl of cream of wheat or oatmeal or whatever old men eat to
He's
get him
he,
going.
he's had jet lag ever since he got here. A whole 3 hours of jet lag.
Fucking gut lag. That's the only thing that's wearing him out.
That's
Toss
true.
his ass off a cliff and see if he'll sink.
I should go and open my camera and let everybody see him snoring. I'm surprised we can't hear him from here.
Tell TC to go swim with the dolphins. You know, like that. What was that? That fucking car commercial with the blonde chick with the fucking pool waiter around her, and she goes, "Oh look, there's dolphins, it's sharks."
I
Some
thought we would
blonde.
go. In Florence. There's a sea lion caves, and you take this elevator down like 11 stories down into the. You're actually inside the cave, but the smell is like. I mean, if you don't have the stomach to smell like strong fish, but it is kind of cool down there because all these sea lion comes in there. They're all flapping their flappers and talking and everything else. Some huge, huge sea lions.
Bring them something to eat. Tell TC to go down there and feed them. Give him a bag of bread and let's see
And
what
then just
happens.
a bag of maybe some sardines or something like that. I don't know how they
Well,
do
no, I want them to get mad because they don't eat that shit, and
it. They can run and attack
yeah, they'll eat him.
it.
I'm gonna tell you something. I was on a couple of piers where them bastards would get up on,
Yeah.
and that's the stinking, musty, just
Oh. Well,
You
if you
think
think
cat
that's
piss
bad,
smells bad?
think about going down 11 stories into a cave, and all that's in that cave is sea lions. The smell is like, yeah, you just have to have a strong stomach for real fishy fish. Because in one of the little towns along the coast, they've got there's a little bit of a pier you can walk out on, and right down below it is the sea lions congregate there because they
Yeah.
think they're going to get fed something. Because a lot of boats will come up there and offload their fishing, for the day and stuff like that when they've been out fishing. But they're everywhere. They're just,
Do y'all have the bull, the big ones?
oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, those suckers are huge.
Yeah. They can't hardly move around on ground, but boy, don't let one get you in the water.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely, if nothing else, be able to see that part of it. I don't know if we'll go down in the cave or not.
The only thing I like that was I kind of like seals more than I did sea lions.
Yeah, yeah. See,
Seals are kind of like puppy dogs of the ocean.
yeah, they don't do as much damage as the sea lions do, as far as if you're out fishing or whatever, and you've got nets out there, pods for shrimp, or not shrimp, but crab.
Yeah.
What's the problemo?
Nothing. I hit it. My thumb hit hit something.
Where's Gia? Where's your girl Sugarfoot? Is she still breathing?
Okay, Rat Rod. Well, I'm sure that we can make that happen somewhere.
Damn right. We can do just like Steve-O and Pontius. Put them in a cage and then chum it.
Gia, they actually make a sea lion perfume. Would you like me to send you some?
Oh God. Yeah, Sugarfoot, marry him. Look, this girl has got uncontrollable diabetes. The last time she did a blood test, it was 400, something like that. No telling what her A1C is. She's
Is that
just said,
Foodie?
fuck it. I don't care. I'm gonna eat what I want. Now she's eating big trays of rice for 6 people and shit like that. It's all fun and games till them kidneys shut down, girl.
Yeah.
And she's constantly complaining about her back. I told him in chat, I said, that ain't your back, that's your goddamn kidneys screaming because they're overloaded with sugar.
You want a piece of that, Raccoon Man?
I'll hook you up. You couldn't find the hole that you wanted to play with. She's too big. I've never seen somebody 5 foot tall that big around. It's unreal. I don't know if it's mental illness, but it's damn sure gluttony. I've never seen anybody just fucking shovel food in their mouth all day long.
They pay
See,
her
I
for
ain't
that?
worried about it.
Maybe that's what I should do.
I had to take prednisone for a while. If you want to talk about gaining weight quick, and then your face turning totally round, like they call it moon face.
Yeah.
That shit's nasty. I put on like almost 30 pounds when I was taking that.
Any of those steroid type stuff, it makes you blow up, man.
Oh, I hated it. I'll never ever take it. I felt like I couldn't eat enough. I just was constantly starving.
That's just how Foodie Booty is. She sits there and eats. You know, you go to a restaurant and get family trays or what they call them.
Buffets?
No. Like you go and you place your orders and you say, I need to order for a family of 6, right?
Okay, yeah.
They'll come out and like it'll be a big tray of rice and a big tray of this and a big tray of that. This heifer will eat full-size catering trays for a family of 6. I ain't talking about one. She eats 3 of them on top of chips and everything else.
God, well, and
I just watch it
just
because
that she's
it's
eating,
sure.
that's what's making her fat.
I just watch her because of sheer amazement. I have never seen somebody eat like an animal. She unhinges her jaw like a fucking python, and then she gets one like a big wooden spoon, a ladle spoon, and she starts shoveling that shit in. And I don't even think she chews it; she just swallows.
You haven't seen Chrissy's video on her when she's eating bananas and shit like that?
Oh no! I don't want to see that because there'll be gaps and where you bite the banana off, it'll be all zigzaggy and look like shit.
No, TC's played it many times.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but I mean, I kind of tune her out, don't y'all?
Oh, tune her out.
Yeah, I tune Chrissy out. I mean, she don't exist to me because the night of talking about drinking blood and
Yeah.
killing children and she was, all that shit. I was like,
That
fuck
was
you,
just
bitch.
so disgusting, even especially coming out of a female's mouth. You know, I mean, there's a whole lot of
That's
other
why I
things you
declared
could
her.
think
That's
of.
why I declared her a Sasquatch. She ain't a female.
No, she's not. That's no freaking woman.
Have you ever been around a woman when it would say that shit in public
No,
or even think about it?
no.
No. I'm 64, man, and I've been with a lot of women. I never
Kind of
heard
like
that come out of a
Joey.
woman's mouth.
That's almost like Joey saying the shit that he did to Naven about
Yeah.
Naven's kids, because that kind of shit doesn't come out of your mouth unless you mean it. Your mind has got to be totally fucked up to have those words even come out of it. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, don't you usually have visual images when you're fucking talking about a subject?
well, yeah, I do sometimes if I close my eyes while I'm talking.
No, I'm just saying in general. See, Joey's got to have that shit in his head for it to pop out that easy. It's part of a
Absolutely.
movie.
Exactly. But it should never, especially when you're in the spotlight, so to speak. And, this is just social media. It's not, not real life, but he makes it that way because what comes out of his mouth. Those are not natural things to be thinking of saying, period.
Right, Rod, that's pretty true. I banged them everywhere. Yeah, I tell people I quit counting when I was in my early 20s. I'd already got into the 20s. I think I was about 22, 23, and I was in the 20s. I quit counting, but I'll give you a round estimate. It has to be damn close to 100.
You're just a big slut.
Just like you were.
Yep. He is not confirming nor denying, so you know what that means.
Well, okay, he was in Rota, Spain, some of the prettiest women in the world. Okay, so the hookers are beautiful too there. They
But
don't
he's
let they don't
in the
let ugly
Philippines
hookers
too.
walk in the street.
He's been in
Uh,
the Philippines too.
yeah, the Philippines. Now I didn't mess with them monkey women down there. They got that goddamn super clap, man. It'll make your dick fall.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
speaking
why
the
you
truth,
get
ain't I?
this before you fuck it.
Hey, Guido, I'm speaking the truth. It's the worst VD in the Philippines. It's super hybrid.
What, the bullhead?
No, I'm talking about the one that takes you about. If you catch it, I had a buddy that was a radioman over there, and he was there for I think a 2-year run, and he caught the VD so bad. He was like TC, stupid. He'd go get drunk and fuck somebody, and never no rubber. So he was constantly going to sick bay. And after his 2-year tour, the corpsman gave him the Silver Stallion Award, which was 2 hypodermic needles crossed and his name under it. For
Yeah.
he told me the last time he took the clap, it took him almost 6 months to get it out of his system. It done tore his, I guess, his immune system up, degraded it so bad he couldn't shake it.
Yeah.
You damn right, G, just like you. I'm a proud gutter slut. I just love women, man. My problem was I couldn't just be with one, man. That was my downfall.
There's still time.
Oh, I tried to marry drought. It lasted about 6 years. I shook that
You
shit
get that
off in
7-year itch,
2002.
and then the 7-year itch happens, and
No, she had the 7-year itch and wanted. She
you
was
wanted to
one of
give
them
it to
chicks
you.
that got out of high school. As soon as she was graduated, she was pregnant, and she had babies. She didn't have no running around time like if you're in college or she was immediately a mama. And I don't know if it was when she got fucking her hormones switched on her, but the bitch went crazy on me. I couldn't control her. She wanted to go dancing every night. She wanted to go hit the bar. She was wanting to act like a fucking 18-year-old, and I'm 40 at that time. And I'm looking at her. I said, "Girl, I've been in every bar you can think of," and I said, "I never found anything decent in one to bring home and keep." And I said, "Damn show wasted a ton of money." And I said, I ain't got no desire to go back to bars. You're around a bunch of drunks, and
Yeah, it gets old after a while. We
Well,
used to.
the only people can drink in the old lounges, they're all going away down here. It used to be everywhere. Is the hardcore alcoholics,
Yeah,
and it's so ingrained in them. That's the only ones that you'll see in a bar or a lounge hardly around here.
The pandemic, I think, really fucked a lot of bars up.
Yeah, it kind of killed the whole shit down here, man. When they went on this fucking DWI or DUI fucking rampage back in the early '90s. And it scared the people so bad that they quit going out to parties and shit because it wasn't worth $10,000 to get pulled over.
Right.
damn near dying in an accident.
Well, it just they made it so painful if you got your first DUI that you probably would never do it again. And if you had half a brain, you wouldn't dare do it, risk yourself to the legal trouble. Because I don't know how it is around most parts of the United States, but Louisiana, the legal system's the number one employer. They love to incarcerate people.
Well, anything nowadays, it's like, you get, I think they do like 3 strikes, you're out on the Deweys. Third time you get a Dewey, you're done. They
Well,
tried oh, what's it called, where if you went to the classes and all that and passed.
I think it's called, what is it that it's filed under that insurance form, SR
Uh,
71 or something like that?
Well, an SR7, I think it is. That's what you have
Yeah,
to file to get your
insurance.
insurance back. Yeah, but
And then you pay what, about 5 years on your insurance premium price, whether it's liability or
uh,
collision.
it's when you get a Dewey like that, your insurance, even speeding. Our granddaughter has had numerous tickets speeding and stuff, and they're all off of her record now. But her insurance went from like paying 250, $300 a month down to she's paying like $78 a month now. And that's the difference of all the just stupid, speeding tickets and stuff like that. Nothing bad or anything.
We got a guy that drinks and he's lost his license, and when he's jonesing for some beer or whatever, he'll ride his lawnmower to the fucking liquor store, and you'll see him. He's on his little John Deere tractor, and
Little George Jones.
yeah, he's worse than possum though. This motherfucker might weigh 60 pounds. He's like Skeletor on that fucking lawnmower, but he can get to the liquor store at the first of the month because when he gets his goddamn check, he don't go to the grocery store. He goes straight to the liquor store and stocks up. Well, he fucked up one time. He run out of alcohol. And he said, well, I'll just get on my lawnmower and I'll ride back and get me another 6-pack or whatever. Well, one of the cops, they know who the fuck he is. They see him late in the evening and he's fucking driving the lawnmower. And the motherfucker got a beer in his hand, drinking it, going down the road. So the cop pulls over and he said, look, man, you're on the camera. I can't let you go. And he said, buddy, he said, would you mind if you let me finish these other 5 beers off? He said, I'll give you 5 minutes unless another cop comes. And the guy started slamming him, he said, because he said, yeah, because this dude had like fucking 15, 20 DUIs over his lifetime. When I tell you, this guy's a fucking drinker. He's not, I can put him up to anybody. I don't know how he's breathing. He's shriveled up. I know his liver's dead. But you see that little lawnmower going down the road, he's headed to get him some liquor.
Well, I guess they could get you with a Dewey or not.
Yeah,
I guess it would be walking
if you're
under the WUI.
Yeah, no, under the law, I had a state police explained it. Okay, from the center of the road, there's so much right of way, right? That's owned by the state.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You get in the center of it, and say if the road's 30 foot wide, you might have 90 feet on one side and 90 feet on the other side.
Side of the road.
Yeah. So here, it doesn't matter if it's a fucking bicycle or horse. If you're operating something under the influence on a public roadway, it's a DUI or DWI down here. They call it driving while intoxicated.
Right.
Used to ride their horse bar.
Yeah.
Hitching posts and everything.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, I got to film this little town I live in. It's an old plantation from the 1800s town, and some of the old stores are still there. And there was this bar. It was a shotgun shack. And I mean, you could look from the front door all the way out the back door. and it was kind of tight in there, and people. This motherfucker won festival rode a horse up in there like he was Willie Nelson or something.
Maybe it was really nice.
They didn't arrest him. They just made him back the horse out before it took a crap in the bar and told him, you know, you need to go home. You've had too much. But yeah, I used to drink, but I wasn't a fucking blackout drunk or anything. But I wouldn't pass no fucking sobriety test by no means. But I never got a ticket. I had my wits about me. If I had to drive home, I knew, you know, because I grew up around state troopers and they would tell me how they could tell if somebody was intoxicated.
Yeah,
And
it's not too hard. If you
and the
don't keep a
mistakes that
straight
they make.
line driving.
Well, if you hug a line, they get real suspicious, like the white line.
Yeah.
If you ain't driving center road and you're not weaving, they don't give a fuck. But if you're hanging on the edge and back and forth, speeding up, slowing
Unless
down,
they see you drive out of a bar or something, then they might tail you for a while too.
see, that's the dual edge of it. In Louisiana, the alcohol commission or the lobby here was stronger than the lawyers association for lobbying. So they had kind of like unwritten rules. The cops couldn't fucking just sit and take license plate numbers or watch you come out of a parking lot or nothing. They had to be, you know, a few miles down the road, and they can't be fucking, you know, scoping you out because it's kind of like entrapment. And the alcohol, the bar owners and the dance halls would raise holy fucking hell if they set up task force, you know, a drunk task force only maybe once or twice a year. If they were doing it once a month, you know, all the bar people and alcohol people would raise holy hell because that's where the money was.
Money
Louisiana
talks,
was
bullshit.
fucked up back then. I grew up near where you could drink and drive down here. It was legal. As long as you was not intoxicated, you could have, everybody in the car could have a
Yeah,
beer,
what's the
mixed
definition
drink.
of intoxicated?
Well, you had to pass probably a field sobriety if you was over intoxicated. But they didn't immediately do it now, like stick that fucking thing in your mouth as soon as they get you pulled over, you know?
Yeah.
They used to have the ABC bars where you could pull up to the window and get a go cup.
And drive up, yeah.
Oh, yeah, in Florida, I remember ABC Liquor Lounge. But yeah, you don't want to drink and drive down here, man. It's just too damn expensive. I think what few of the lawyers I talked to said if you include everything, the court costs, the fucking going to school, the increasing in your fines and all that shit on or penalties on your insurance, they said you're looking at 15, 20 grand, depending on if it's your first or second. So kids, don't drink and drive. Fuck it. Don't give the state your money.
Just wait till where you're getting and then start drinking.
Well, you know what? It changed the whole culture down here where we were partying, dancing, people every, you know, weekend, the bars was bouncing. It killed that whole industry because people said, okay, if I'm going to drink, I'm going to pick my shit up, take it to the house, open it up my house. I ain't leaving the house unless somebody's driving. And that's how it went from, you know, I don't know if it's still big, but down here it was a cultural thing where, I mean, it was like going to football games and shit. It was just part of life, the bars and the dance halls and all that shit.
Yeah.
Every Friday night.
Well, no, see, that's where Louisiana's a
Started
fucking
on
weird place.
Thursday.
No, you got Friday, Saturday, can't party on Sunday. So you can go back to the bar on Monday night, right? and then you skipped Tuesday and you went Wednesday, and well, you had a couple of days of the week you could get drunk, and they had all kinds of Wednesday night would be fucking dollar beer night or some shit. That's all gone, man. I mean, is it the bar scene's all dead everywhere else?
They are around here.
I'm not talking about restaurants and shit with bars in it. I'm talking about where it was an actual bar and a band, or you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, I don't. There's still a few that are just, but they'll serve bar food. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily a restaurant, but
Yeah.
they'll serve bar food. There's still quite a few of those around here, but not just like a restaurant. There's a bar
Yeah, you
attached.
know how it was in the '70s. There was tons of mom and pop
Mm,
beer joints and shit like that,
yeah.
and bands. You actually got to hear music being played, real music, not something by a
Mm-hmm.
fucking computer.
Yeah. And I'd rather go to concerts for that kind of stuff anyway versus at a bar trying to listen. I mean, we went to quite a few bars that they just have their normal Friday night band that you've
Yeah.
heard 100 times before or something.
Well, down here, music's so big in the culture, and that's what it was a huge industry. It's supported musicians because every bar had to have somebody, or nobody was going to that bar or that dance hall that night, right? So they kept musicians in business for a long time.
Yeah. Used to drive like an hour and a half from Chino to North Hollywood to go to this
The
bar.
bowl.
No, the Palomino Club.
Wait. Okay, who was playing? Buck Owens.
Probably. There's a lot. It was a big country western.
Yeah, I think
Who they
that's where he
brought.
broke out of from Bakersfield, or wherever he was born and raised. But I think the Palomino Club opened him up to everybody.
It did a lot of people actually. I mean, I've seen Ricky Nelson was in there one night. Bob Dylan was in there. Bob Dylan was so fucked up that he was just his arms trying to keep his head up on the table and he'd nod off and
There's no telling what he was doing on top of liquor.
no shit. Yeah,
Man, you was in a magical, perfect time and a perfect place to see shit that
yeah.
people read about, or you'll see a article on it, talking about it. It's like how many the Eagles? They broke out of what, Whiskey a Go Go?
Yeah, probably.
I can't remember. It's either that or the Troubadour.
I met Elvis Presley's drummer and his lead guitarist, and they got us, my sister and I, front row seats in Vegas to go see a
Elvis.
Elvis concert. Yeah.
He didn't toss you a scarf, did he?
Well, no, I didn't happen to catch it, but yeah, he did. He tosses it. But this was like, you see, he died in 1977, and I saw him in 70, early 76.
So
And
he was already ballooned up by
yeah,
that time.
he was.
He
And
come
that's what was
here.
really sad. He was sick that night because we were supposed to go up to his room, and they always do this meet and greet stuff
Yeah.
after. But he was so sick that night they didn't even know if he was going to perform or not. And we drove all the way from Chino, California to Vegas that in one day just to go to this concert. And but the seats were just like, and I was like 17 years old at the time. So
Yeah.
to me, that was a big fucking deal, but then,
Oh yeah, my first concert, I'll never forget it. I was like 16.
yeah,
Seen Dr. Hook in the Medicine Show in Black Oak, Arkansas. Elvin Bishop, and there was one other act I can't remember.
God, I've been to BB King and I'm mainly blues. I like prefer blues.
Yeah, I'm a
But
blues person.
uh, no,
Hey, how
all the
far
good
was
ones
you?
are gone. Now, I've seen Etta James and BB King so many times, and seen Etta James transform from a woman that's severely overweight and that she would
Yeah,
have to sit on a stool during her concerts
BB King was the same
to
way.
yeah. But she got sick and she slimmed way down. But that woman, she's a sassy woman. She's performing. It's just she's putting that vibe out there, and she's just sassy as all get out. And she's a or was a great performer. And so
I
was
was I was
BB King.
fascinated with Laurel Canyon, man, because that's where everybody come out of, and back in the '60s,
Hmm. I wanted to go to
Joni
Woodstock so bad.
Mitchell and all them.
I
Jim,
never really got into Joni Mitchell's too much,
I
but
didn't either. They were folk rockers, but I mean, like Jim
yeah.
Morrison lived in there, up in the canyon.
Well, his name is not one. No, I have seen. Um, there's a guy goes by Curtis Salgado, and he plays blues, and he plays the harmonica, and he actually grew up in Eugene. He went to Eugene High School, by the
Hmm.
South Eugene High School, and then he started performing. They were filming Animal House here, and he was only, God, I think he was like maybe 19 or so at the time, and John Belushi got a hold of him, and he ended up playing backup with Santana, and oh, fuck, his names escape me right now, but so, and he played at the Good Times bar, not too over in Eugene. And Robert Cray got him as a backup a few times, and eventually he made it on his own. I mean, he's played over in Europe and
Did you ever get to see
plays here
Buddy
a lot.
Guy? Buddy Guy is one of my heroes.
Fucking Buddy Guy is awesome, and I've probably gone to 10 Buddy Guy concerts.
See, I'm a big Buddy Guy fan,
Uh,
and Stevie Ray Vaughan. That's my
uh,
guitar player, and
if
I
I
think,
if I could have gotten to see Stevie Ray, that would have
oh,
been one of my bucket list things because he was.
I still watch him on YouTube and shit, and
Hmm.
yeah, other people can play a guitar faster or whatever, but the emotion and the power that comes out of his fucking fingers, ain't
Right,
nobody
wait a
can
minute.
play it.
Write this down. There is a kid. His name is Taj Farrat, and he's from Australia, I believe.
Yeah,
TAJ and
yeah.
FARRETT. And he started out when he was probably 6 years old, and I think he's like maybe 13 now. That kid, the way he moves his mouth when he's
Yeah.
playing, he looks just like Stevie. And he's got dreads, and he plays Stevie Ray Vaughan like you have never heard. I mean, look him up. You'll be
Okay,
blown away.
Taj, what?
Taj Farrat,
Farad,
FARRE,
F. Okay, Farad.
FARRETT, I think is how.
Okay, I'll
And
look him up.
TAJ, yeah, this kid has got it big
I've
time.
seen a ton of them try to do what Stevie Ray, and I ain't seen nobody do what he could do. I'm a
I
guitar
haven't either.
player,
Yeah.
and you talk to serious guitar players, they like, look, yeah, they might be a perfect musician, a studio musician, or whatever, but
Hmm.
as far as a live performer playing real guitar and singing, I
Yeah.
ain't seen nobody do it. Jimi Hendrix was the last one.
Yeah. Well, listen to this kid, and you tell me what you think, because
Yeah,
uh, he's incredible. I've been listening to him for probably 7 years now since he first
yeah.
started out.
I've been following that boy from the Billy Strings out of the
Oh God,
Appalachia.
I love
Now
Billy
I
String.
put him up there as a guitar maestro. I mean,
Mhm.
th- show me somebody can do that shit. And I mean, you look at
Yeah,
them old videos where he's just a kid and
yeah,
he's just killing it.
yeah, yeah. Billy String. In fact, my granddaughter turned me on to Billy Strings when we were driving from Georgia to Vermont, and
Yeah.
we listened to music all the way there. And she introduced me to quite a few people, but
He
Billy Strings was one that I instantly.
Well, if you like classical music, he plays classically style. It's just the range different than classic music, but he puts all the little minors and he don't miss none of the scales and he's dead on.
Yeah, yeah. I've got playlists galore of stuff that not necessarily maybe Guido would listen to or whatever, but I listen. The only thing that I don't even put on a playlist is like rap and stuff like that.
Rap is
That's
crap. I'm sorry.
just not my.
Rap is crap.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I like somebody they ain't got to mess with a fucking computer and auto tune. You remember what was that chick that had the perfect voice on radio? She died from bulimia. Karen Carpenter.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You remember that voice? It was like something magical come over the radio when you was a kid. You was like,
Well, it's her and
it,
her brother, wasn't it? What was his name? It was what
I can't remember. He
the
was,
Carpenters, I think, is what they were
yeah,
called. Yeah,
yeah.
it was her and her brother.
God, what a voice!
Yeah, yeah. Honey, if you're going in, could you please? Thank you. Sorry.
Ryan Hanner. I don't know who that is, Ryan.
Oh,
Hey,
John Lee
who was
Hooker is awesome too.
Hey,
John
yo.
Hooker is.
it?
Got
Hey,
all.
Betty.
Hey, DDT. Hey, Raccoon.
Hi,
Hi, Cookie.
Betty. How
How
are
are
you
you
doing?
guys? Good, good.
Good.
Cooking while you guys talking.
Yeah, Guido's cooking while we're talking tonight.
What are you guys doing? What are you cooking?
He's
Baked potatoes.
barbecuing. He's barbecuing 2 pork loin roasts.
Ooh, yummy. That's
They're
exactly what
having
I'm
baked,
You don't know nothing about that.
doing. No, I don't. Nope.
baked
Sounds like a
potatoes for
bingo
the
card.
third night in a row.
No, we're not having baked potatoes. We're having mashed taters tonight. But taters, because everybody seems to love taters. So yeah. Then we're
That's
going
good. Good.
to the coast tomorrow.
Ooh, sounds like fun.
Yeah. I don't know if
That's
you caught last night's stream, but we TC and I each videotaped one of the falls that we went to yesterday. And
I got an alert, but I haven't checked it out yet. It's
you
on
should
my.
watch it. It's on my channel, so if you
Yeah,
go to my
I
channel,
just saw the thing, but I didn't check in because I had a long day.
yeah,
Yeah.
is that hotter than hell down there too?
Hell yeah, like in the 90s, almost 100, jeez, girl.
Yeah, it's almost. It's about 88 here today, but we got a really nice breeze coming through, so it doesn't make it too bad.
Mm-hmm. I'm supposed to go to Dodgers today, but I'm like, it's too hot to be in the bleachers.
Yeah. How's that pool coming along anyway?
Now that remember we had all those holes in the backyard covering the what is it called? Those tubes. Anyways, so they covered that part. Now we got to shoot the tile, so it's coming this week
Oh,
mostly.
good.
But I'm being on their ass, girl, like literally.
Yeah,
I
well, I
fucking
bet.
scare them. That's how
Yeah.
bad. You
Well,
know?
that's bullshit. I mean, how long has this been going on now? Couple
Mm-hmm.
months? Yeah. A little
But
bit
the
longer
funny
than it
thing
really
is,
takes.
I had to say to them that the city, and it's a lie though, but I had to say to them that the city came and and they gave me a warning, but just to fucking push it more. Like by now I'm
Right.
fucking fed up,
Yeah.
So,
It sucks when you get fucked up people
well,
that
I'm
you
like,
hire.
well, nothing's helping, my brother stepping in and it's still, with dirt point A, point B. It's like, no, fuck this. My brother's like, well, just scare them a little bit. I'm like, yeah, I will. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta like, I don't know if one of my neighbors fucking told on me or something, and oh, we got permits and everything. I go, yes, but the permits only long for a certain time, and I think we're over it now. So
Yeah.
just
Because
to
I'm thinking,
fucking,
what do the neighbors do unless the permit is?
you have to fucking push her, push her because
Yeah.
this motherfucker take a lot of. One of the workers was saying that he takes a lot of the jobs and start like at the beginning of the process, and then go to another one, then finish him. Meanwhile, he already have left mine like 1/4 of the fucking job done. And I'm like, and then he'll come back 3 to 6 months. I'm like, it's already more than 6 months if you want to know the truth.
Right.
We're almost in July,
Yeah.
and then I'm losing money because this is my income home,
Right.
I mean, if
He's
I don't want
fine.
to rent the house, I can just rent the pool. That's $70-$80, for 3 hours.
Right.
Shit. When I can stay in my house, I don't have to go somewhere. So yeah, I'm missing out. Fuck yeah.
I think they ought to take a reduction in their final bill when it comes down to get.
I was
I just
gonna.
want it done. I just want it done and done, and that's it. I want to plant it in my backyard. I got tomatoes in buckets and all that. I mean,
Right.
I got even like what you call watermelons, things like that. Plants, and I can't put them in the in ground because it's all fucking potholes everywhere.
Right.
I'm like, somebody's gonna fucking fall back there. Thanks God, I don't have no little ones no more.
Yeah. No shit.
But still, it's not gonna be good with someone falls back there.
Yeah.
But yeah, how to scare them, motherfuckers.
Threaten them with the you're gonna go over and get them new illegals to come over.
Well, the thing is, you can only do so much, but
You know how the racket works, right, Betty?
mm-hmm.
Okay, building house, but any construction, you get startup at the beginning of the work, right? You got to pay him a check before he does anything.
Yeah, for materials.
Okay, he'll piddle around and put his crew there, and then he's got another one that he's got to start up. So he'll leave you hanging, the person behind you hanging, and what he's doing is getting all the cash he can because he's usually in the hole. And he's behind the ball, and that's the only way he can pay his help and shit is to start jobs.
Well, when you
Not
start a
complete
process,
them.
it's only 20%. He wanted 40. I'm like, I'm not fucking giving 40 because I need my money to see where it's at. At least I want to know my money's in my material, before I give you any more time. But he has 3 customers more, and I learned this through his own employer. I'm like, oh really? I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to fucking scare him then. And then I talked to my brother. My brother's like, yeah, tell him the city went down there.
Well,
Well, we got permits.
You're fixing to hit peak vacation traveling time where you could rent and make good money.
I had plans to go out visit my daughter because my daughter's supposed to come, in the graduations for my other 2 kids that graduate. One of them graduated a year earlier. That wasn't expected, but he did. Well, but she's supposed to come out here. But we having a quinceañera, and for us, a quinceañera is a huge deal, in the family. And this is the one time all her family from her dad's side gets together. So she's like, I don't want to miss that party, but I'm happy also for my brothers. I'm like, you know what? Forget about and just come in November. And, by then, hopefully we have this house done. It's just, the outdoor, and I'm worried about the inside. And she's like, okay. But this motherfucker got too comfortable getting one job after another. So I told my daughter, well, I'll go out there, but I can't even leave no more because one thing is holding me over here. And then, it's like I'm like, I can't even do shit right now. I'm like stuck.
Yeah.
So it is annoying.
Especially when it's coming into the best time of the year,
I want to enjoy this summer, the house.
Yeah.
This is literally our house that for sure that's new from construction, which is not the best, to be honest, the materials. Not like back then. Back then was solid bone. Now it's fucking pure plastic. Jesus.
You
Yeah.
got to go all the way back to the
recycled
70s.
material.
Houses built in the 60s and the 70s was the last of the good hardwood.
Those are
for
good
the frame.
strong bones, yes.
Yeah.
I swear you can hear the wind from outside.
Well, see, what happened was they were using actual old growth pine that isn't soft pine. It was called hard pine, and it's a closed cell. It's got a tighter structure,
Mm-hmm.
and it's way stronger than the shit they build houses out of. Hell, when they bring your boards out, they're so soft that the fuckers are warped.
Mm-hmm. Well, and they're not dry enough.
You're better off buying a metal building company to build you a metal frame building and then, you know, trick it out however you want and turn it into a house.
Well, they're going to metal roofs in a lot of places now too.
Shit. That's all the houses down here's got on them now because
I like that though because that material is like hard to
can
like.
I tell you,
It's more durable too.
Mhm.
my electric bill was averaging just say the summertime around 200, 220, something like that most of the time.
Mhm.
You know what my electric bill was just this past month?
400 around there.
$65.
Oh, sweet.
Would you?
It
Are you
that's
More
sober?
how
than my
that
gas.
the like if you're up north and you want a house to retain instead of lose heat,
Mhm.
you leave the shingles on the roof and they come up and they strip it and then they come down and they put this commercial grade steel or aluminum and you
Mhm.
get it in any color you want. They're all however you want to match it. You want brown, this color, that color, it doesn't matter. You can
All
get
right.
it. And uh I'm telling you, it pays for yourself. Like I said, since I did this roof, I'd say maybe $150 an average, 125 to 150 a month.
That's a good penny for sure.
Well, it'll
Mhm.
pay itself off. And guess what?
Yep.
The,
And last
other
a
than a
lot longer.
hurricane coming in at 200 miles an hour or a tornado, hell won't dent it.
Yeah. It'll
You ain't
last
got to keep
forever.
you don't have to keep replacing shingles because face it, they say they go 15 or 30 years. Fuck, if you can get 10 years out of a set of shingles, you're doing all right.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I suggest that. That's
I
my
have to do
personal
that to one of the houses in
What I'm
Indiana.
going to next.
say. Like the one the
Are
other one you got up north, Betty.
Mhm.
If it's cold for a long time,
Mhm.
it pay itself in heat and an electric bill if you just went on and put a metal roof
It's
on it.
funny you mentioned that because my daughter, she's out there, and she just told me she like, I think we need to do the roofing now because when I left the house, that was a 2 bedroom. Now the downstairs they made another 2 bedroom, but she was saying that the roof, like, and yeah, before I left, I remember, it looks already like time to do the makeup,
Yeah.
So I told my daughter, I think that's our next project,
Well, get on the computer and look at steel roofs or aluminum metal roofs.
Mm-hmm.
And there's all kinds of designs. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
there's even the ones like you can like if you say like a $100 house you got, you
Mm-hmm.
wanted to antique it. They got the shit that looks like copper.
Mm-hmm.
or there's some that even looks like where they use like not concrete, but the concrete look of, and they're
Mm-hmm.
kind of shaped in a half moon
Mhm.
Yeah,
shape.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the other thing is on the most efficient roof is what I got. I asked the guy what was the best one. He said, "Well, if you want reflective and get the maximum thermal, savings out of it,
Right.
just go to a plane. It's looks like galvanized, not, but it don't look like galvanized,
Mm.
but it's just a metal look. So the
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
sun reflects off of it. It's even better than painting it white. And he told me he did it on his house, and he had a gigantic man, like I don't know, I think he said 8,000 square foot home.
Yeah, that's a huge.
Yeah, it was a monster. And he
Mm-hmm.
said it cut my electric bill in half. He was paying like 600 a month or whatever.
Right, especially that big of a house.
Well, I
That's
think it was
fucking
two
ridiculous.
story. It was a 2 story, and whenever you build a 2 story, they're way more costly to keep warm or
That's why I went
cool.
on the whole house solar because when I bought this house, it was 30% solar. And it's like a new law in California that the new houses they have to come with solar. But when I supposedly we got back like 20 grand, and I said towards pay it off towards the solars, right? It's gonna be included in my payment, and I find out later through Edison, it was just 30% basically. The rest is rent. And I'm like, so what's the point of that solar? You know? The other house that I have just down the street is just that one it is 100%, but that's full because we had a full battery and everything. So I'm like, fuck that. 30,000, buy the fucking battery and just I want to avoid all the fucking, the heaters because I
Yeah.
put heater also on the pools because I want it all year round. I just don't want it in the summer. I want all year round. That's the goal, to enjoy the max of the house,
I
So
guess I'm stoned. I'm trying to explain to y'all, and why don't I walk out here and turn the camera on? You can see what mine looks like.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of highly stoned. I just smoked a joint.
yoo-hoo.
Been smoking all day and drinking all
There
day.
you go.
Let's
We
see here.
started with mimosas with breakfast this morning.
Ooh, sounds
And
fun.
they haven't stopped except for a brief
Yeah, it looks
trip
good.
around.
I love the green. Jesus.
Nice.
Beautiful. Oh my God, so relaxing. I would
Mhm.
be sitting down there with my rocking chair. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm
I'll
not
walk
walking.
there.
You need to get a hammock.
I don't have a
Like
tree
a
here.
Maggie,
That's the
you
one thing
scared
sad
off.
about here. There's no tree. But I'm building. You want to live in a tin castle? Okay. Yeah, it's funny.
I'll get on the right side of the sun so you can see it.
What's Merriam style, Gia?
Mhm.
That's Foodie Booty's Arab
I
name.
love Victorian houses. Oh my God, I love Victorian.
Oh, I do. That's one of my dreams of. And
Since I was little, I always used to, pass through the street, and that street is famous for, horror movies, like scary
Mhm.
movies. But
Right.
anyways, and I always used to pass through there, and I'm like, just look, because the house is so fucking awesome, but it looks dingy though. And when I went to Indiana, I started seeing more of those houses. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what it is, but just a detail carve and everything, just beautiful.
Yeah. Massachusetts has a lot of old homes like that, with wraparound porches and.
And those are good bones, girl. Good
God,
bones.
I just
Jeez.
love it. I love it.
The floors too. I mean, I just love every detail of it.
You gotta have serious money to be buying a house, those houses in
I think,
Massachusetts.
little by little. Not really. I mean,
I think Connecticut is the most expensive real estate.
Mm.
But yeah,
I wish.
that roof it'll be shiny and then it'll turn to like a dull gray and
You hear what Gia said to you, Raccoon?
who said?
Just roll downhill all crazy. Turn yourself around and go down. There we go.
You taking
Yeah.
us down to the lake?
Roly
Yeah,
poly.
oh Gia. She just
Ooh.
she needs help. That
It's okay.
Canadian.
You can guide her. You can guide her.
Well, she needs help. She's from Canada and she just don't understand stuff.
Canadian license.
I know.
Yeah.
How big these damn things are. Just too many.
Well, they're thawed, so we'll just cook them. You can make
Maggie.
it use them for sandwiches or breakfast or whatever.
Pookie.
As long as you got
Tonight
enough
is gonna
brick
be a
caps on there.
Pookie. Tonight's gonna be a pink moon. So watch
Is
that.
it? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
watch. It's gonna be really pretty. It's
Cool.
once in like I don't know so many years, but it's
Oh,
places.
God, I
most of
wish
the
we would
time
have went to the
tonight,
coast
Pookie.
today because that would have been But
You
no,
too,
we got
Raccoon.
we
You have a
got
nice
good
What?
view there.
coverage here. Moon ought to be right about up in there. So
Planning to go to the beach and
never,
get up there.
no. Well, I take that back because my grandson went up to Junction City area, one of the exits just before we got off the freeway,
Mhm.
and he took a bunch of pictures of the Northern Lights that came.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
I
It's,
remember seeing them all the time. With the camera on.
see, I've never. That's what I'm hoping when we go to Alaska in
Oh,
September.
look at Gia. Gia's talking in double, double word. Wow, big tree. Need a swing? I love Gia. See, raccoon, she need a swing. You want to swing?
No, I don't know. See, I
Depends on
don't
what
get
kind of swing
involved.
you're
I don't
talking
get him.
about.
I don't get into internet romances. It don't work.
Whoa,
Never
hold
works.
on. Don't disappoint Gia. Look at Gia. She's
Oh
giving you the eye emojis.
Cole's low.
shit! I'm hoping I'll see us an alligator laying up in here on the bank.
You think there's alligator there?
What alligator?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they lay right up
Oh,
here on the.
hell no.
They lay up right here on this road right here.
No, raccoon. Never mind. No.
No shit. Okay.
No, gracias.
That's
Look.
sweet.
I've been down here 4 years, something like that. They ain't never even paid me no mind except they'll just swim back off.
You guys have missing dogs, missing
This
cats.
right here
All
is where
right.
you will find an alligator laying up.
I think your
Right
neighbors,
there.
if somebody's missing something, it's because of that little one there in the water.
Can't see what you're playing.
I'm trying to find us a damn something.
I'm coming down to visit, Raccoon.
Dude, this is turtle heaven down here.
Dude, I'll go catch those
It's not
gators
that
and
far
to
either,
catch
really.
them and release them.
Yeah, you come down here and try to catch one. These ain't city gators.
Drive.
Ooh.
No, they're probably fast.
We came
Never.
from
Very
Valdosta to
fast.
Virginia one day.
In a short burst, they can almost catch you.
But if you're in a boat or something, you might have better luck catching them.
Mm.
This old lake's going back into a forest, a cypress forest. See, that's what it originally looked
That's a
like.
nice view. Mm-hmm.
And see, they cut it all out through here, and they had it where you could get boats in and fish and stuff. But
Do people camp?
oh yeah, I'm gonna take y'all down here to my neighbor's camp.
Oh, cool.
I might not see it.
Now
Alligator
you want
tails
to
are
talk? I'm gonna tell
yummy.
you, man. This is a scary motherfucker walking through here at night without a flashlight
Hell
and
yeah.
not on a moon night.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see
I
nothing
think I'd
through
be
this
walking
thing.
through there, period.
Well,
I
you
got
see how
alligators
dark it is.
built.
Light or day or night.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see your hand in front of your face because all the canopy. You see how dark it gets?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, there goes
All I see is dark nothingness anyway, so I don't know what's wrong
See?
with my.
typical
More scared of
swampland.
humans in there.
Oh, there's been a few people dropped off in here. I can guarantee
Right.
you that. I know
Yep,
one
when
guy
them
I went to
alligators
school
get a
with.
hold of you.
Well, they said this guy, he been in trouble all his life. And back in the winter, he was out there perch fishing with his dog, and supposedly he had a heart attack and fell out of the boat.
Mm.
You know, nobody was around to see it actually. So,
Isn't that funny? Always happen when nobody's around, supposedly.
right. And I just seen
Mhm.
the guy, not saying he was a sickly person. He
Right,
wasn't. He
but
was very,
just
very.
it always happen when nobody's around. It's like all this stuff, like just questioning.
Right.
Is there
It's like
motive?
me. I have a
Why,
heart
like,
attack. I have one it's to be expected, but I mean, he was in his probably mid-40s.
yeah, he was young. Yeah.
Him and his dog was out here fishing, and they found him in the lake.
Mm.
Supposedly, the boat was still running or going around in a circle, and the dog was in the boat. So that's the story, but I never.
Saw it, right?
It was a
Now
hit.
that's a fishing camp right here.
No.
You see how it's up off the ground?
Yeah.
Okay,
So that
that's
means the
because this
water
is
is too high.
look. I've seen water up to where that air conditioner unit is on that.
Yeah, that's why they have it like that. Yeah, like
They had.
Louisiana.
That's why it's all rebuilt.
What is Louisiana? Mm.
This is used to be a big fishing operation, but the damn lake got choked out with that whatever that weed is, Sabina.
Does that just sit on some 4x4s?
Huh? Right there?
The boathouse.
Yeah, that thing right there, 4x4s.
The stilts. They're just 4x4s down in the ground about 8 feet or so, right?
No, that ain't 4x4s, dude.
4x6s.
That's 4x12s.
The
Four
master
by
carpenter's
12.
piece.
4x12. That's a big board, dude.
That's cypress. Look how wide they are underneath there. They're humongous. You see that structure built right there out of Crisso? I think it's railroad ties is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
What that was till the flood come was about, I don't know, maybe 400-pound or 400-gallon natural gas or propane tank was
Mm-hmm.
sitting there, and it washed it away. That's how high the water got.
Damn. Yeah, I had a pressure on
But if you're like DDT, he's in the wildlife and shit, this is the place for it.
there. True.
And it's quiet. I mean, I've lived in cities and stuff, and there's always that hum.
I'm used to chaos, to be honest.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You go down here, you'd
When I
lose
was
your
in Indiana, I
mind.
thought it was too quiet
Yeah, you'd look,
because
you
I'm
get
used to
paranoid.
chaos. Yeah.
You'd be paranoid of this place. Oh, there's alligators gonna get in the house.
You know, it seems so funny people retire and they go to Florida when, like, Louisiana is the exact same thing.
I was born and raised here. That's the only reason. Only reason I'm here, I can live anywhere I want to live in the world.
I think what attracts Florida is, like,
But I
must be the
have two
calm
elderly
breeze.
parents I can't abandon. I have to, do my responsibilities till they passed on, and
Yeah.
then after that, I'll do whatever I want.
Mm-hmm.
I might be live streaming from Mallorca, Spain, man, and y'all be
There you
wondering,
go.
what the fuck's Raccoon Man doing over there?
No reason to leave where you're at. Damn.
Well, I've already give the house to my sister, my little sister. She's a school teacher, and I told her, I said, look, here's your retirement place, and won't cost you nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'd try to buy some property like that if I could.
You can forget it. Every little piece of property around this lake is bought up.
You know what, DDT?
Talking about your
Go to
property.
there are auctions on the government. People don't pay taxes, and you can get a big land with the small fraction that
Well,
maybe 10, 15 grand. Depends. So that's what I do.
I'm gonna
Go
give
on those websites.
what I'm gonna do is give my sister all my cash that I got stashed, in
Mm-hmm.
safety deposit boxes and
Right,
shit.
right, right.
So when I pass on, place is paid for, and it's in the will and everything. So it reverts to her, and then I'm gonna give her the cash that she can pay the taxes, and it won't hurt. And she's she's getting in her 60s now, so no, she ain't in her 60s. She's in mid 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Swampland.
Yeah? She need a younger
Swampland's very
man?
about taste. It used to be a joke, but this swampland around here is very expensive because there's oil and natural gas under it. It can make you an instant millionaire. And it ain't, if it ain't here, it's here. It's just they hadn't come over here and drilled a well, but they've drilled all over this place.
But you don't want to let them know either.
I don't need it. We got already got wells and natural gas wells and all that shit up north. And I don't want nothing like that around my house.
He
But I'm
says
telling you, it's plenty
you
in the
live in
bank.
swampland.
You see those cypress trees right there? It's a red ball cypress. Those is what you make that high end furniture, that old cypress wood. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about,
Mhm.
DDT. These cats come down here trying to buy our cypress off of us and shit, especially the old shit.
There's a wood. It's really cheap up here. I think they got a lot more in Minnesota than they do here, but they're called poplar.
Yeah,
It's a real cheap wood.
softwood.
DDT can relate to that.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus.
This is my neighbor's place, if you can see it through the sun there.
Yeah, it's beautiful green. I love it. Mhm. We don't even have that over here. Jeez, that green? Hell no.
Oh, and it keeps, like, you get underneath this, it's like 15 degrees cooler.
Mm-hmm. It's better than AC, to be honest.
This is where I walk. This little lap right here. I go up and down, up and down, up and down, trying to
Mm-hmm.
keep going. But yeah, I really like these red cypress. I love the needles on them. That tree right there's. Oh, there's a big old raccoon condo up in there. You see that big pile of brown straw and leaves? It's a coon nest. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
They're hitting that vape pen again. TC, man, save your lungs.
Who's that?
I think it's TC.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah,
it's me.
It's hitting him.
That's
they
Guido.
make kayaks they're like specially designed where they don't rock and tip like a canoe,
Yeah, they call him a Piro.
and
Better not.
so you don't really have to worry about swamp creatures and that and
Well, they're
those.
so the thing is, like the Piros and those little kayaks and shit, snake crawl right up on it,
Oh, sure.
and they will do it too. Especially you got fish, they'll smell it and start coming up. They're like dogs. They'll come across the lake trying to get your fish.
What kind of snake? Just a water snake?
Oh, there's all kind of snakes. I got water moccasins, copperheads,
Hell no.
coral
Yeah, I
snakes. I
know. You
got
guys got a lot of those.
moccasins, cottonmouths, and then a ton of water snakes.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of fucking with those snakes.
Snakes are all right, man. Just
No,
let
not
them
all
have.
those poisonous ones.
Dude,
Fuck, stay away
it's
from
like
me.
it's common sense shit, man. If you give them their space and you pay attention to where you're walking and looking, it's you know, it's snakes ain't a big deal. They don't want to eat you, so they're not going to want to fight you. So the only way they're going to bite you is if you walk and step on them or something like that.
Yeah,
But you don't see me watering off in them woods like that either, like an idiot.
right. And neither is your dog.
No, Maggie ain't stupid. You see right here, this where there's a little bit of pine and shit like that. That's where copperheads and rattlesnakes they try to catch birds and squirrels. You'll see them down here. Maggie, come on, baby. Uh-oh. Squirrel, squirrel. There he goes. There he goes. Squirrel going up that pine tree. All right. Well, y'all talk about something. I'm just walking, man. Whew.
I know. We're just watching the view.
Oh, okay.
It's
Give
like
y'all something.
it's like taking a walk with you, but not having to do the work.
Well, this is a perfect workout road
You
right
guys
here.
are.
It's on my property. It's a private road. I ain't got to worry about vehicles except the people going down to the fishing camp. But look at the elevation from what I walked from.
Yeah, you can see the altitude.
We don't expect anything less from DDT's boring chats.
Thank you, Guido.
Is that Guido?
Yes.
You saved my show, Raccoon Man.
I'm trying to
Oh
give you
yeah.
some content, man. Kind of like what was that alligator dude that got killed over in Crocodile Dundee or whatever that
Steve
motherfucker's name?
Irwin.
Steve Irwin, yeah.
Gia has a question for you, Raccoon.
What?
Has the raccoon jumped on your head from a tree?
No,
Or
I
attack
fed
you?
him. I wish I lost my phone and it had.
Like being sneaky, you know?
Yeah. No, I had videos of me. You know me holding a phone, but would open my back door back in the
Mhm.
day, and I would make them peanut butter sandwiches and hand them out to them. And it was like little kids. They'd walk up to the door, raise up with their little hands, and grab it.
There was this one guy, his name was Raccoon too, that he used to open the door and give like I think cat food. And he
Yeah,
used to pour them. Did
that's
you know
that
that one?
boy up in Canada that
Oh,
retired.
okay. It's a different.
What's his name? Raccoon Whisperer or something.
Okay. Yeah, I used to thought
Oh,
that
he's
was
got
you.
way more than I got.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
I
it's too
remember
hot.
one
I'm going
time
in, man.
I was like 20 years old, and we went out to the woods. We drove like way down some dirt roads so we could do some back road drinking and shit. Well, come across this baby raccoon, and fucking it took a liking to us, and I ended up keeping that thing for like a week. And I would
Until
go
you
around.
killed it.
No, he would just sit up on my shoulder, and I'd walk around. They can become a pet almost.
Well, till they get into their
Yeah, till they get older.
puberty. When they go into puberty and they have that desire to mate and want to get out, you gotta let them go, or they'll tear you up, your house up.
Yeah. Yeah, but when they're babies, they you can kind of.
Oh yeah, but when they're ready to start growing up, they get a little unruly. They're like squirrels.
I don't suggest it though. Yeah,
There's a
they
pretty good blue sky out here tonight. What you think, Max?
Go get him, Max.
That's a pretty girl there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go, folks.
That's the end of the ride, man. I mean, I don't have much to show. Wintertime's a lot better with all the leaves off the trees and everything, and
Yeah, it
it
looks
just
pretty.
it really looks like swampland then. Oh man, what a walk!
The age is the age.
What? Oh, Gia, that is what's called a Catahoula cur. The Catahoula Indians had those dogs way back, and it's a bloodline from the
He's
Native
asking if
Americans.
there's snow a lot in there.
Yeah, an 8 ball at a time.
Jeez.
That's about the only time it snows. It has. I'll say it's so infrequent. It's like probably every 15 years we'll have a good little snowstorm or something. 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, I don't mind the snow. That ain't no big deal. It's the ice with the humidity and ice in the power lines and the tree limbs and the power goes out. That's what I don't like.
I like the snow. I just don't like that there's not much to do, from
Yeah.
there.
Uh, it's a place for sportsmen. If you're a fisher, you like to fish, you like to hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you like the cultural arts, you go to New Orleans, eat the fancy food, go to nice restaurants and all that shit. And then you got some poor redneck like me stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Me, I prefer cook. I enjoy it more. I went out to those fancy places.
I was married, not married, but I was with a chick, and they were kind of like the glitterati, not hot. They were educators.
Mm-hmm.
And in the town they were fucking known, and they were in the rich circles and all that shit. And I used to go to fake parties where everybody's smiling, pretending they're interested. Yeah,
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
They didn't like me because I go sit in the corner. I didn't have nothing in common with these people.
Yeah.
You don't want to look like a
I enjoy
suck
more
ass
my
trying to
home
say.
and
Uh-oh.
where's Gia from?
Canada.
Supposedly. You never know. She could be right down the street from me.
She has binoculars, Raccoon. She has binoculars.
Yeah. She might be like Joey, big old sweat hog come beating on my door. Let me see your couch.
You can have Joey there in a camp tent, Raccoon.
Oh, no.
He's gonna have water there to bathe himself. You can't complain.
They'd burn my house down if I brought a clown like that over here.
Oh, Toronto. Oh, cool. Canada.
Could you
Yeah.
how he reacts and flips out and shit? Somebody'd come over here and put him out of his misery.
I got an alert that he was live the other day. Something, but I didn't see him.
Oh yeah, he was making comments that he was only coming on to feed us or something, I think.
I'm here. Is that what you're talking about?
I saw him.
Dog wandered off. I had to go
checked in
catch
on
her.
his thing and saw he was playing on his game or some shit. And I just texted. I'm like, so what's the point of you fucking doing? Just to be irrelevant, dumbass. What happened to his crew? The eyebrows and all those people.
Who?
They don't fuck with him no more. They're not their wolf puppies.
Oh, Joey's wolf. Who?
The eyebrows, Chola, and what is the other one?
Oh, those people.
Yeah.
Queen something she went by. No, I think they dumped him.
Damn. See, he was just disposable. Big Bella. Yeah.
Joey
I
has
don't
no friends.
Nothing lasts on his corner. Jeez.
Here, I'll post the link in case Rat Red wants to come up. Ah,
That's nice of you, DDT.
Is that hold on. Tatted?
Yeah.
I'm like, I keep hearing back voices, but I can't trying to figure out who's who.
All three of them
I'm like,
are
I just see one avatar.
going off of my phone, buddy.
Okay. There you go. The sexy bees. Ay. I don't know. I mean, all his people that he collects from this TikTok, wherever the fuck he associates with them, they all bail him out.
Who are we talking about?
What's his name? Wolf?
Oh,
Joey.
I'm like, what happened to your strong army?
It dwindles every time. Yeah, the puppy pack is tatted.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the bulletproof ones. What happened?
I think they've all gone silent because they're scared.
Mm.
Well, it's about time to sound that bullhorn in the bedroom in there, isn't it? Mhm. Thinks he'll sleep all night. That's what he thinks.
Mhm.
Open the door, bang on the door really hard, and then I'll run in with a glass or a pitcher of water and just dump it on him.
Why is he taking a nap? Was he like up all night?
Why does TC always take a nap? DDT.
It's true.
Lazy.
He's
Jeez.
gotta have his daily nappy time.
People have like a routine, yeah.
Yeah. And he's all off kilter with the time change here, so
You get
It's
him a
true.
sippy.
It
You
does.
get
It
him a
does. Fuck
sippy
up,
cup.
yeah.
yeah, I did actually just got the sippy cup in the mail just for him. He
I
hasn't
drove
seen
by
it yet because he's still asleep.
Ay, ay, ay.
He can't even blame it on the time. It works in the reverse.
No.
Yeah, because you're like it's what 5:21 or whatever.
Yeah, but the time is
But to
3
him,
hours. I think it's 3 hours, no?
yeah, to him
If
it's
it's
like
Earlier.
9:30
Yeah.
later.
if it's 6 o'clock in Miami, and it takes say a 3-hour flight to Oregon, we'll just say for the sake of argument, it's 3 hours.
The fuck is this, math
You're
class?
gonna arrive in Oregon at
Right,
6:30
but it's 3 hours to catch up, though.
or 6.
Right.
So
See, according when he flew here, it shows up as a 10-hour flight. But in reality, it's not
Seven.
because you take 3 hours away because you're coming to the West Coast.
Yeah, it is 7 now. Yeah.
So right now, if he was at home like normal, it would be 8:30 or 8:21 to him.
Mhm.
So it's by the time we turn in here at night, it's like 11 or whatever our time, but it's still 2 his time. And I went through the same thing when I go back to Massachusetts, especially on
Me
those
too.
long. I
Mhm.
get so used to their time that by the time I got home, then it was like, I'm ready for bed earlier. Seems like.
His body's just
did
confused.
you guys not all go to bed at the same time?
All of us here, no.
But we
No.
supposed to?
Well, I think like when you have company over, don't you guys usually? I don't know.
Yeah, we stay up. We make sure they go get comfortable.
We tuck TC in
and then Tatted, and then Guido, and then Pookie stays up to clean up the dinner shit, and then Pookie goes.
Yeah.
To bed.
We always
Oh.
the last one.
I'd
So
have,
he
I'd have
got
Guido in there cleaning up.
so he
No.
got as much sleep as you guys got.
Yeah.
Well,
So then why is he
Essentially,
taking a nap?
yes. Because
Did he?
if TC were at home or he was in the Dominican or he was in Australia, he'd still be taking his nappy time, whatever time it was nappy time.
Did you guys have him
DDT
digging
one.
ditches all day?
No, we didn't do anything today, so that's why he could take his nappy time. Because yesterday and the day before, we were running around, picking him
Well,
up.
he's catching up then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
You remember
be
he was
upset.
crying like a little tired baby last night.
So wait, was it
I'm here, Rat.
I was gonna do something.
Go ahead, Betty. Was it what?
No, right.
Did you get your pool done, Betty?
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but never mind. It's okay. I just tuned in. Okay, I'll say it. I tuned in one day, and somebody was saying that it was he, she. So I want to know. I think Ragu was asking you on the panel, and Elsie.
Pookie and I were trying to spread.
So I'm trying to figure out. Did it?
Me and Pookie was trying to get a little interest in it.
I never got the answer from that. Didn't keep up.
Well, you may never hear the answer to that.
Okay.
Kind of one of those that you solve yourself.
I'm like,
you
never
know?
mind, never mind.
He got hit by a tropical shower, though.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear about TC's golden shower event?
No. It was just that it was like this 3 o'clock in the morning, and I see Raccoon up there, Elsie, you, Scott, and you
Oh,
guys were
my.
talking about that, and I'm like, I'm listening. I'm like, so did it happen? Did it happen or what?
No,
Well,
he had his, what did he call it? His bucket. He completed one of his bucket lists.
And we thought that was with a tranny.
But she supposedly, did her thing, and we were telling him, no, she's peeing on you. No, it's not pee. It's not pee.
He said the whole bed was wet. I said, like, yeah, that ain't
Because
pee.
he probably wet it.
That's funny.
He is so gullible.
Oh my God, it was funny.
See, the reason I thought maybe something was fishy, you remember he showed us the picture of it before he went over there?
Mhm.
And it was took at a weird fucking angle, you know? And
Yeah.
I thought it was a dude trying to hide his hands in his Adam apple or something.
Now that may be possible, Raccoon. I
Maybe
didn't
she
look
was
at it
holding
that
the phone, and
closely.
Raccoon is thinking something else.
If you'd have seen Betty, if you'd have seen the picture, it was so goofy.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
You
Yeah,
better
I woke up
buy
to go to the
that
restroom,
patent. Damn it.
and I have the habit of checking my phone, and I see them up there. All of you guys were up, and they were guys talking issue. No, well, I don't know. Well, and I'm like, God damn, that was gonna be a good one too. Disappointing.
Well, we'll let TC explain it to you because it's even better when he's explaining it, and then we add in our little blips of conversation into it. It was because he thought he struck gold for sure.
Well, when he's talking to her on the phone, everything was nice, but when he showed up or she showed up,
She was just a little thicker than he thought she would be.
yeah. She had a
No, I'm
fucking
not saying
phone.
that, G. I'm just saying because what I heard.
She
I
had
think every woman is pretty, regardless. It's just the way how you react or you conduct yourself.
no,
That's
gotta take that
that's
back.
I'm a woman.
Chrissy's not pretty.
Well, I mean, to each their own,
Yeah, but I mean,
Is
No,
Joey
she's
good
not
looking,
pretty.
Betty?
I
What?
don't want to be the one to do that, Taze. I think I'm
No,
gonna send
we
Taz.
don't know. No, not to me. Maybe to somebody else, but not to
Taze
me.
says, you better go and hold a mirror under TC's nose and make sure he's still alive.
No.
he
I'm
is
just gonna
so
go and bang on
stoned.
that door so hard it's gonna scare the shit right out of him.
He's got so stoned he can't stay awake.
This is true. He's been stoned since he got here. Non-stop,
Get a
except for when he's
get a
sleeping.
get a Sharpie and draw a penis on his forehead.
Gotta put a mustache on him or something.
You got experience with that, DDT?
Yeah, as kids. No, I've never had it happen to me. I don't know if I ever did it to anybody.
Rat,
We
if
would
you
like
close your
when
eyes,
you'd have stayovers or whatever. Your friends would come stay the night or whatever. That was like always one of the jokes. If you had like a few people over, like
Yeah.
the first person that falls asleep gets a penis on their head.
No, we just did mustaches and things like that. My mind wasn't that warped yet. Took a few more years.
Let me see.
Chrissy is the prettiest Sasquatch you've ever seen. Oh my God. Taze, where have you been?
Yeah.
True, amen.
Chrissy is not pretty in the, well, I guess she is pretty in the eyes of Joey, but
Well,
that's
she's
Well,
pretty
Joey
because she
can't.
gets him a bed to sleep.
Yeah, Joey can't see her because he's so blind because his eyes are so wide on his head.
Mm-hmm.
He can't
Can't
see
see
right in
what-
front of him.
I was just going to say the
It's like
exact same.
like a horse head.
Mm-hmm.
He got them frog eyes.
And Katrina's are even worse than Joey's. Which is really sad.
Did I hear that right the other night? You guys were reading from the book and he had a crush on his sister?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
who's on a
Joey.
crush?
His sister?
Joey?
Yeah. Have you listened to the book? we've been-
No.
Oh, well, we started the book of Joey's a couple days ago, Wednesday. So tonight is the third night of reading, and we're right in the throes of a very important chapter in his life.
So you got the book then?
Yes, we have.
Oh my god, that's gonna be a good one. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, if TC doesn't wake his ass up here pretty soon, I'm just going to start reading it, and then when he does, we'll go live on his channel. But
Somebody call his phone and wake him up like an alarm clock.
somebody
His
call
sister
his
isn't
phone.
that
He's like
lucky.
20 feet ahead of me, and I could just go kick the door open and say, "Get the hell out!"
Just call his phone and tell him to get his lazy ass up.
Okay, well,
That's
let's
crazy. His
Just
sister.
text him. Just text him. You're wanted on DDT's panel. He can't get mad at
Weird,
that.
though. Oh my god, his own sister.
Just, all you
These people.
just Guido text TC. Tell him he's wanted on DDT's panel just to see if he wakes up. He'll be so
Hell,
groggy. He'll be like, "Oh, okay." He'll come right on up here.
Betty, it's worth the price of admission to watch or listen to DDT trying to vape weed.
Big
I've
Guido.
never heard somebody cough so much. It sounded like somebody smoking hash.
I haven't been coughing lately.
No, not DDT. I meant
Still here?
TC.
Oh,
Can you hear
Last
me?
yeah.
night, the first night, oh my God, he coughed his ass off.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Yeah.
Okay, I just called him. He says, "What?" I said, "Get your ass up." He said, "Okay." I should have recorded it because it was classic. We'll see
He
how
sounded
long
like
it takes
Homer
him to
Simpson.
actually get out here. I just said, "You got people that want you to go live, so get out here."
Oh no, you should. Okay.
Is he cook? Tell him get up and wash the dishes and get everything ready for supper.
That's all been done ahead of time. As soon as breakfast was over, it was cleaned up. I can't stand shit in my sink.
I can't either. I don't know how people leave dirty dishes in their sink for days. No.
No. Sometimes if I was super drunk or something, I might
Well, yeah,
leave
but
a
I
few
mean,
things
if they're
overnight
rinsed
or whatever.
off, I'm talking about people that don't even rinse or wipe their fucking plates. They just throw it in the sink. It's gross.
That's nasty.
That's what Joey does.
Yeah, I don't even trust my dish, and it's a brand new dishwasher. I don't even.
I
trust
haven't even
it.
used my dishwasher.
Well, and they say you can just throw your dirty dishes in there. I'm not even gonna try and see if that actually works. 'Cause
I know, right?
No.
I have a dishwasher. I never use it. I hand wash all my dishes.
Yeah, me
I do.
Same here.
And all my pots and pans I do by
Because
hand.
you don't know what it's really taken off of any dirt. You know, you
Not
go
only
look at
that,
the.
but it gets mold because you just think about it. You know, it's wet the inside, the tubes and everything. You close that, there's plastic all the the inside, and when you
I can
close it,
always-
even if you dry it, but by the end, all that moist stuck in the line, all that it's still just nasty, moth and mold. You don't want that shit in your plates.
No.
Nope.
Such a great invention with so little use.
I'm so OCD. I take a paper towel, wipe my plate off before I put it in
Well,
the
we've been
dishwasher.
using the best china while they've been here, so it's called paper plates. Actually, no, our first dinner was we used our regular plates, but then last night TC's looking at his plate and he's going, "Well, these are the best plates I've ever seen. I've never seen any like this." It's like, do you ever go to Costco? You know, because I get the last order I put in at Costco, I just usually get the 10-inch round. Well, for some reason, I ended up getting the oblong ones, so they're more like a platter. So it does just fit more food on your plate. So. Oh, here he comes. Man of the hour.
You better grab your computer.
Yeah. DDT's live right now. But
Get him to hit on that pen so we can hear him talk.
hit on that pen so everybody can hear you cough. TC.
You're talking shit, raccoon ass.
Tad's got the munchies. He's eating chocolate chip cookies before dinner. So
I don't blame him.
they are pretty good chocolate chip cookies, I must admit. And I feel so grateful they feel like home here. They can just go in the pantry and grab whatever they want to eat.
They feel
I don't
comfortable.
have to get up and would you like? Who would you like? Would
I
you
set
like?
them rules when I got here.
Yeah, bullshit.
Oh, whatever.
The first thing I did as soon as they walked in the living room, I said, "Come over here," and I opened up the pantry and I said, "If you're hungry, it's all right there. Just take whatever you want."
Yeah, I usually put like everything and let them know where to sit, so
Yeah.
they can feel comfortable. Towels,
So,
linens, whatever, you know.
Oh, that's all. Oh. Sorry. I didn't know. Sorry.
oh,
Let me get back to it.
being Tommy.
Ah, all right.
Heavy Daddy.
So what is it, Pookie? So he gets a crush on his sister?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
So
Go
Joey
ahead.
has a crush on the sister?
Well, it kind of seems that way from what we've read so far. I don't know. It's this one chapter is pretty strange.
Oh, okay. So you're doing like a series then.
Yeah, there's 10 chapters in the book, so we've been
Oh.
doing 2 or 3
One at a time.
chapters a night, trying to
Okay.
get it done by Saturday. That's today, Friday. Yeah.
He's gonna have a heart attack.
Oh no, he was gonna sue us all if we dare read his book.
Hold on. If he's selling in public, why the fuck he's gonna sue? What the fuck?
He can't do a fucking thing about
He
it.
don't own the copyrights. He gave it away.
This book literally, when it was ordered, when it arrived, the publication date on it was the day that it was ordered. So basically, when you click, add it to your cart, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
it goes back to they print it out whenever they get an order. They don't have them on stock. Let's put it that way.
I hear. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And this is not an AI generated book. This is Joey's words and commas verbatim. And there are more commas in this book than there are words.
Yeah.
He is fucked up.
His new name is Joey, Wolf.
Allen, Wolf.
Yeah, that's right.
Exclamation mark. Oh yeah, it's the first night was actually just fucking comical. I could barely read it. It was so funny.
It was hilarious.
And there's a ton of supposed poems in this book between the chapters. So, but this one chapter that we're on, I think chapter 5, it's like, I don't know, 15 pages long, which is the longest chapter because each chapter so far has only been like a page or a page and a half. So, and then some poetry, if that's what you want to call it.
Well, it impresses me. This is the first poetry I have ever heard of that there's no rhyming word in any of the stanzas. It's just run-ons.
It might have been the comma. You might have heard that a couple times. Comma.
He forgot poems. He forgot poems were supposed to rhyme.
Yeah.
Well, and the sad thing about that is that before this book was put out, there was a whole book on nothing but poems. So you can imagine.
Oh, you don't have that one? You should have just got them all. I would have just got them all. Fuck it.
Well, one of them's only a Kindle version. I don't have a Kindle. So.
Go live, Joey, please.
What?
Oh, wait. Yeah.
You keep looking at your clock, and it's your time at home, not here. TC just thought he slept till like 10 o'clock at home, but it's only 5:30 here.
Yeah, he's still adjusting. That's why. It took me a minute too when I got here.
He'll eat all that pork tonight and he'll pass out. Y'all watch.
Yeah.
That might go on live.
When are you going live?
Tell me you check this book
It's not
out
like
at the
all Saturday.
library.
DDT, do you want him to go live now or what?
PC?
Is everybody gonna? Yes. Is everybody gonna transfer?
Oh no, Taze, you're way too advanced for his level of poetry.
Tell him you checked it out at the library. That's great.
Oh, here we go. Listen for the cough. The cough is coming. He's just gonna hit it.
Nope.
Nada.
No, it wasn't Taze, but that would be perfect. Sure, yeah. Cough comes later.
Oh my god, the waterfall looks pretty. I'm watching the video.
Here, give it to me and I'll see what a professional.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, I see Tatted now. Pookie.
Try it again.
He was showing his butt.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was
I caught
Tatted,
that.
not
I
Guido.
caught that last night too.
Yeah.
I caught that.
I see what you're doing, Pookie. I see what you're doing. Thank you for the eye candy.
Nothing. Just take a hit off of it, baby.
Here, girl. Just
Suck it up,
enjoy it.
Buttercup.
Look, see, Gia, what she does for y'all.
Is Tatted in there?
Yeah,
Yep,
you
that
can
is
tell
it.
his legs. I know. that's
Tatted,
him.
go in the bathroom and check it out real good. The mirrors and little pinhole cameras are.
I know that me and Blue Eyes, we got the most screenshot of him from back in the day in Tank Poignance. Yes, we do.
Yeah. Well, even
gotta
that
go.
one night that all the guys took their shirts off and Mama Bubbles didn't take her shirt off. But she rested her tits on the table, and so we all knew how big they were.
I remember we were like, no, I got more screenshots. How many? You know, I got this. We were like right in there, girl.
I know it. I know it. I got a whole folder of Tatted with his shirt off and whoever else.
And then
was
we used to go,
there.
who are the most has a sexy voice? Then we used to say that. Then we used to, we had a different category for everything. See, Gia, you have to keep up.
She kicked Gia kicked Tatted to the curb. She don't even
Why?
give him a chance.
I know, Tatted.
How
What's
come,
going
Gia?
on between
What is
you
that
and
all
G?
about?
She said I'm untrustworthy.
Oh, that's it.
Really?
She doesn't trust him. Betty.
Why, Gia? Gia, do you really know him? Have you seen him?
She also thinks DDT's a snake.
Well, that's,
Well, that's
Huh?
true. He is.
Ooh, what?
He's a cabrón.
Huh?
He's a cabrón.
They said you had snakes like Trumpy.
No, they said I am a snake.
Oh, is that what they said? Shame on them.
Okay. He's an asshole. That's for sure. Okay. But, I mean, who
I'm
isn't
not a
an asshole out
snake.
here? All of us. Jesus.
I'm an asshole, but I'm no snake.
Hey. Nothing wrong with the snake.
You even started.
I never did such a thing. Over dramatic. I think so.
Over dramatic. Okay.
Oh, so Tatted, we
Tatted
got
about
hope here. We got hope. We can move on.
I got the screenshot of mine, and then there was Wednesday night when.
Oh, there you go, Gia. You got to rebuttal this. What is your comeback, Gia?
Come on, Gia. Come up on panel.
Screenshot don't like baby girl.
Right.
Come on, Gia, go up on panel.
Guido.
This will be the most you ever hear from Guido. So
On behalf of DDT's brother, I was hacked. She's an angel. Aww.
Oh no, do you know
You
Trump?
play the fifth, Gia? You play the fifth? Okay, baby girl.
Tell her to come on up. Come on, Gia. We didn't attack you the last time. You had fun.
That's
There
right.
you go. Oh, there you go. See?
We're only
Nobody
here for
attacked
fun
her.
anyway. There's nothing
I was
serious
hacked.
about.
She sounds like Joey.
Oh no.
No. Can it be? You're not Joey, are you, Gia? Because I'd really feel like a fool if you were.
Don't tell me you're Chrissy with a fucking voice
That would be the
changer.
best troll if she was.
Mm. Oh,
I
shit.
don't remember. It didn't happen. Mm,
Joey's not smart enough to troll like that.
mm-hmm. Nah, girl, you get him though. Almost 90% of the time.
He hates me.
I'm
We
like,
have a love-hate
if he really knew
relationship.
who was behind the veil of this shit. You dumbass. You
If
can't
he
keep up.
only knew.
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
He's not that clever. Remember,
it's not.
woman's a savage.
That's right. Especially with a woman that has time on her hands.
Hmm.
It can be good nasty.
You see, even look, Case is rooting for you. Guido's rooting for you. We're all rooting for you, girlie. Get up here.
Okay, well, I'm just. Come on, Gia. Come up. You were up here earlier. Was it today or yesterday?
Oh, I gotta post the link.
Yeah, please. Would you?
There you go.
EDT, you need to be on your A game. What's
You
wrong
haven't
with you,
given
boy?
me those.
In that
permissions
shit better.
to do that.
He had to mow grass today. He's tired and delirious.
That's right.
Really, it's a small piece.
Well, my neighbor, he's an old Vietnam vet, and he's got cancer. He's not doing the chemotherapy and everything. So I've been mowing his lawn as well, weed
That's
whacking his lawn as well.
good for you. That's something productive. There you go.
That's what I did yesterday. I
See,
mowed mine
Joey,
and my neighbors.
you're productive in your community, dumbass. You can't even do
He's
that.
he's been watching my house for 13 years. When I've been off to work and shit. So that's the least I could do is.
You take care of your yard too.
Tammy's in the
Yeah, I
house.
take care of my yard. So like, and because I'm kind of still out of commission because of my shoulder surgery, I'm like, well, I got
How are you
time.
doing for your shoulder now that you're saying that?
I mean, I could probably go back to work,
Mm-hmm.
but I just don't know if I want to do 8 hours.
You don't want to like overdo it too.
I don't want to get demanded into 8 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
No, I want to like just do my own hours. I don't want to.
Like 8 to 10.
No, when I feel like going into work, I go into work. When I want to get off work, I want to get off work. That's how I'm gonna do it now. If the Gen Z can do it, if the millennials can do that shit, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Just
good luck.
Let me know how that turns out for you.
Yeah, I know.
Me too, man. I hope that works.
I might want to relive my life.
You gotta be around dog
You guys are all like, oh, yeah.
I wouldn't tolerate that shit. Fuck no.
Hey.
You're adios.
Get your ass out there and work.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine us coming up in our generation and acting like these kids do in front of your parents?
No fucking chance.
I wouldn't be alive. I'm telling y'all, my dad would have took me out.
I know. Well, that's why I'm making the change because now I can do it. I couldn't do it 10 years ago or 20 years ago.
You're gonna go through?
Huh?
You gonna start wearing dresses?
Is your mom aware of the change you're gonna go through?
Hey, as long as I'm gonna get some side hustles and they're gonna pay the bills.
But you'll be wearing a dress, so how will that work out?
A dress? Why would I be wearing a dress?
You can get disability.
You didn't hear part of the conversation.
And you can get disability for pretending to be a trans.
Dye your hair pink and blue like a snow cone, and shave one side of it with a ponytail in the back. And
right.
Tell them you're fucked up gendered and you need help.
I don't know what generation I grew up in. I don't know.
Get a nose ring. Get a nose ring. Paint my fingernails like Joey does.
Oh yeah, you got to get a lot of goddamn.
In Amazon, eBay thing to sell DDT. Look into that kind of stuff, and you can do your own time, hours.
I know. I was gonna do the thrifting thing, but
yeah, that one too. Mm-hmm.
Look into Amazon. Amazon's always ready for customer service people that work from home.
Also, the Apple has that. They'll give you the computer.
Yep. In fact, I even got an email about that.
I try to look that for my daughter so she can do it at home.
DD,
Lazy prick.
hey, DDT, look into street pharmaceutical sales. You can probably make a good living at that.
Street
Yeah, if you're wearing
pharmaceutical.
Mexico.
Yeah.
I'm just saying so you can go more easy, on yourself, because
I should. I know. I probably already got a good connection for that raccoon.
Think about it. It's an expanding business. Everybody's turning into a junkie in the country. You might well jump in on the bandwagon.
you know
Mhm.
what I start getting into right now? Like I got into this Discord. It's like a clearance community website, but it's in Discord though. Anyway, so they tell you, like, let's say Home Depot, Lowe's, the furniture, that costs $600, or the patio outdoors, things like that. They're like for $150, like the gazebo or the canopies, and they're like $600. You resell them on Amazon for the same price, 600 and something, right? And you only pay for 150 for that, and then maybe another $50 or 100, maybe for the most for the package. You still get like $400 profit, not maybe 300, but still, it's a good amount for not doing much, just picking it up, dropping it up, and sending it on their way. That's all. Let Amazon, deal with the rest. Things like that. I mean, there's a lot of money you can do without doing, putting all those extra hours.
Right.
I'm really good at marketing. I love all that shit. But it just depends, your thrive. Like, I want my kids not to, work, like, put the hours, like, carrying shit and sweating, all that. No, trying to make it easy for them, but I need them to be on page with me, to see how.
But you have to respect that kind of sweaty hard work, though, too. You know what I mean?
Okay, I've been there. So why you think I, look for other options?
No, I get it.
If
But
I can make better my life, I'm not gonna go back when I was 20 when I work hard for it. Yeah, of course it's respectable. Everything is respect in life. But to be honest, who wants to be a slave in everything in life? Nobody. Like right now, you got injured your arm. Why would you want to put weight on your arm? So look for something that is more comfortable for you at the same time. At the same time, you can dictate those hours, without even sweating it. You get what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, well, one, it's healthy. If you're physically working and you're sweating, especially if you're a guy, maybe you're unloading a pickup truck full of lumber or something, stacking it over there. Yeah, I get what you're saying. You want to pay the guy, you want to pay your kid $25 an hour. Maybe they only get paid 15 or something. I get that, but just the work in itself, you know what I mean?
It's just marketing. That's all you're doing. You gain the clearance, you put it on you do an Amazon account for business, and you let them, you put your price whatever you want. Let them deal with the rest, and you just ship it when they say it's full. Just send it out the way. You don't even have to do
I'm
it.
saying the work in itself, just the hard physical work for a guy. You get in shape. You know what I mean? Do it for a summer or two, at least in your early 20s. Otherwise, you're going to be like 40 years old with a bunch of health issues and shit. I mean,
but that's why we have gyms. That's why we have, outdoors to do stuff. Like, we can do all that,
Yeah.
That's what
Why you get paid $25 an hour to go work out when you could make $25 an hour to work out?
Yeah. But the thing is,
It's pretty cheap.
I was like you, DDT. I wasn't thinking too much about money or trying to get ahead easy or anything. I relied on my body and my brain, but man, when I hit about 42, 43, 44, I didn't know I was bad diabetic at the time. I was untreated, undiagnosed, but man, I could tell I wasn't going to make it to 50 at the rate I was going.
Right. That's one thing I learned from my My grandfather's 92, man. He retired from Ford Motor Company at like 55, but all throughout retirement, dude, he was out working in the garden. He was working around the house. He was out fishing. He was active. And I know why Joey ain't gonna live another 10 years.
Oh, hell no, he won't live another 10 years. Hell no.
His arteries are probably so caked with crap
You should have a
over the
massive.
last 40 years. It's just, you know what I mean?
Man,
Oh
y'all
man, I
gross me
couldn't.
out when y'all blow his fingers up and they orange and shit. Like, you know, he ain't took a bath in weeks.
Could you imagine that the tub when he does take a shower? Oh my god,
Fuck.
it's the fucking dirt,
Take him to
bacon
a
grease.
goddamn car wash.
He fucking got bacon grease coming out of his pores and shit, dude.
I would
Oh
take him and
man,
strap him on top of a truck roof and run him through the car wash with those rollers
he
and wipers
probably
and sprayers.
he probably got he probably got one of those fat people films that like
Make them whenever.
fat people that don't shower a lot, and when they go shower, they leave this film all over the fucking tub and walls and shit.
Now their clothes are about burn out.
Okay. I'll make sure it's good. Oop, Jason's on a fly killing spree.
Mhm.
PC, are you awake yet or what?
Yeah, all right.
He's barely awake.
Fix him a cup of coffee. He needs his coffee.
That's
There
what I
you
was
go, coffee.
thinking about.
And they got a Keurig. That means that little cup of coffee is fresh.
That's right.
Ooh, nice. I don't even have that.
I'm taking
Yeah, no microwaving it.
I'm
No,
taking
no
that in my suitcase.
pouring the
I
old
should
shit in
not
your
have
cup
sold
and
my other one that I
microwaving
had
it.
in the camper because I had two of them.
The day I go, and she goes to make coffee and it ain't there, she'll know that I took it.
See, but I won't notice because I don't make coffee. So.
That bitch ain't bolted down. It's coming with me.
Is that that $3,000 coffee maker?
No,
need to
not
get
that. Yeah, I had to overbid verbal.
I have a kettle, but that's about it. When I left the house from Florida, I left it out. I need one.
It's so nice because even before the Keurig, Guido would make a pot of coffee, and that pot of coffee would sit there for like 2.5 days, and you'd still be drinking off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Navy coffee.
Yeah.
I hate coffee.
I'm a coffee. Oh yeah.
I'm not. No.
Way better than fucking soda for sure.
I don't do caffeine at all. So.
Yeah. But I cannot drink too much because now lately I've been getting by my eye like a twitching, you know, on my face. And they say 'cause I do too much coffee. I have to slow
Really?
down.
How many
Maybe
Red
it's
Bulls
counted.
you drink?
I don't drink Red Bull. I can't. With my heart, I can't.
Oh,
Yeah, no. I have
Raccoon.
I
an
can't.
overgrown heart.
I've never drank Red Bull.
Me neither.
Raccoon. When I was on this special mission, I drank crude oil for coffee.
Yeah.
Hold on, TCD. I saw Raccoon and Pookie and who else? Elsie and Scott. I don't know. They were all talking about if it was a girl or a tranny. Is it true?
What? What are you talking about? Elsie and Scott's baby?
No,
Oh.
remember
No.
you guys were on panel. You
The
were
new
talking
girl.
about
The
was
new
it a
girl on
girl?
the
Was it a
island.
guy? Or you guys didn't
yeah.
know?
That might
Oh,
that might have.
Yeah, the girl that I was with.
I'm just being a bitch.
Okay, I got it. I got it now. Yeah, we haven't got total confirmation on that because we've only seen her from the back. So.
So what is it, TC?
He just ran away to get some coffee.
I'm
And you know
just being
what,
a
Betty?
bitch.
He's getting his own fucking coffee. I'm not going in there and heating it up.
See, I thought he said he was gonna punk you and make you do everything.
No, Guido taught him how to use the
There you go.
Keurig.
He knows.
Yeah. So if you want coffee, you make your own goddamn coffee.
Mm-hmm.
You a tea drinker, Hammy?
You want another cup of coffee? You know where the fuck it's at.
Hammy, get up here.
Hammy, why did you rage quit earlier?
What? Where? Where did she rage quit?
She was on earlier and then she rage quit. Nobody heard from
Came up
her.
here.
What, Bahami? You better be a little bit nicer than that.
Hey, DDT,
What?
things have made a turn for the worse here.
Mm.
Now
What's
what?
Now I have to get up and get my own coffee.
That's what I just told them. If you were fucking listening.
I thought you were the man. What happened?
Put the
Yeah.
timer on, TC. Have it set up in the morning.
That shit didn't last.
It's just a Keurig. I don't think it's that
You had no
complicated.
pantry, TC. There was nothing in the
See,
cupboard.
Pookie put you right in your place.
That's right. Damn it.
There you go.
You
Good
can
job.
program that coffee maker, TC, to have it ready for you in the morning.
Yes, you can. If you're going to be up
Mhm.
at 6 o'clock in the morning or whatever, we can just set it to stick your cup under there, and there you go.
It's
Mhm.
already
What-
made.
The only thing it won't do is add the sugar and the milk.
Yeah.
You know, I
It's
think you
different
can
taste.
handle that.
Mhm.
What's Tatted doing? Checking out your lawn?
Tad is just sitting here on the patio, just chilling out like the rest.
Checking out your lawn with the magnifying glass?
Hey,
He's not as much a nerd as you think he is.
we don't keep some pretty clean edges over here, DDT. It's pretty good.
Hey, Shane called you out, boy. 4 eyes. Oh no.
Is he back? Is Shane back?
I don't. No.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't
I
know
heard
if that
DDT.
was him making
Oh,
an
God.
appearance one night on TC's or not. Him and Rainbow Bolt.
Fucking-
And then they supposedly went live right after that. So, but I
Yeah, I
don't-
remember that supposedly they did.
I
Never
can't
did.
hear. I would love to watch that right now. If Pookie, I don't know if you could do it, but watch that bit on Shane on Tatted. It's on his channel. It's like 2
They're on
minutes
their
long.
honeymoon stage right now.
It's on Shane's channel.
No, it's on Tatted's channel.
Oh.
Shane calling him 4 eyes. That was crazy. You geek. He calls him a geek or something. I don't know what the. I don't
Oh,
Hey,
remember.
I wear glasses too, so yeah.
Did,
This shit is
did he-
funny as hell.
did Emo call him a 4-eyed geek? I think he did.
Yeah, he called him something like that.
I remember. Tatted you 4-eyed.
All right, Jordan.
Shane is a bully. Where's Bodakai? Oh fuck.
Haven't seen him for a minute.
He's been around
Mhm.
on TC's channel.
I used to see him in different places. I don't
Maybe
see
he
him
thinks
much.
your channel is boring, DDT.
Yeah, like Taze and Guido.
Yeah. I'm sorry, son.
Well, it's not for everybody's cup of tea.
I tried, dude. Nobody
Right.
liked anything I did. I did the court stuff. Nobody liked that. I did the sitcoms. Nobody liked that. Just can't please
I
everybody.
I think replaying those Morton Downey shows would be pretty cool, man.
I think we ought to put Andy and Mayberry on there, DDT. Or
Andy
MASH, or
That fucking Morton Downey, I forgot how funny that shit was.
he probably doesn't even know.
What did he do? Start
Yeah,
doing the centipede or some shit? That one little clip we watched. Yeah, that's not my department. I'm the emergency channel. Go live, DDT.
Go live.
Fucking
We're
Guido.
bored, damn it. Don't bore us anymore.
I'm
Just go
like-
live.
I'm like, give me a minute. How long's one of
Yeah.
your minutes?
And then Guido's sitting here going, how long is your fucking minute?
Well,
Man,
when
I'm
you
driving.
say it's 30
Let him-
minutes.
He probably has to go to the store and get more beer and cigarettes. So and he'll
Mhm.
be live.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that again too. So
Minus the beer. It's always cigarettes. Instead of buying a carton, do you think you would smoke more if you had a carton?
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
Do you do your own pre-rolls, DDT?
But you still, I mean, it'd be cheap.
What?
Do you do your pre-rolls or you buy the package? Or
No, I buy packs. They're
Mhm.
$10 a pack here. Fuck.
Jesus.
Whoa.
About what they're here. $10.
Well, I
$5.
paid 9. I paid 9, but yeah, they're 10.
I would have a heart attack spending that shit every time.
When you bought them the other day,
Me
they
too. That's
like
worse than
that.
having a drug habit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
House with them.
Man, when I started smoking, they were 45 cents a pack.
Jesus, I thought there were 25 when
You're still alive? Holy shit.
I didn't
God, I don't
smoke.
smoke.
My daddy smoked, and
Oh,
he,
I mean, you're 45. That's many years ago. 45 cents.
On the boat, it used to be 15 cents a pack.
right,
Yeah.
you could get a carton for $3.90 something cents, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
oh, that was 100 years ago too.
Those days are gone.
Yep. But
You can't smoke on ships no more.
You can on cruises. You can go to the duty free store
On the boats now?
and you can get 3 cartons for $156.
I bet the bosses can now.
Nope.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, it is a good deal. My
The
girlfriend
Navy
last
went
cruise
smoke
she went
free.
on, she got 4 and her husband bought 4. So she came back with 9 cartons for $300. Where it would, normally it would cost you over $900 for all those. So I'll be taking orders when we go on our cruise if anybody gives a shit.
I do it. Apartment wife is still playing as a chain. I don't know about that.
Okay, I haven't heard about Apartment Wife in a while.
I think they're always lurking. Yeah.
Could have been.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So did you schedule your premiere reading tonight?
No, I'm just waiting for them to end.
Okay.
Ooh, DBM. Good to see you.
What?
Maybe I
Oh.
should send in more
We
scrappers.
haven't seen DBM in around for a
Good
while.
job,
Yeah,
dude.
good
Yes,
job.
send them more.
Yeah, lots of them. Lots.
Uh-huh.
He likes scrappers.
Yeah, I figure.
You've been busy. Where's B Mike? DBM.
Yeah, where's B Mike?
Where's B Mikey?
Mm.
Working 60 plus hours a week. How in the hell do you possibly even do that? So you work like 24 hours or something? Why do you keep doing that? The poor
6-10
chair.
hours a day isn't that unheard of.
That's all he's allowed to do is 10 hours a day. He has to take one day off.
No, that he been working. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Ain't no way he's working 60 hours. Even at that, you're not allowed to drive over so many hours.
10 hours.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, it's true. Look how they drive sometimes. They're talking double lane, then they get off their lanes like
And
at night.
so many days in a row or something.
Right? Yeah, you're pretty restrictive. Our apartment wife is an icon in whose eyes?
What makes her so special?
Well, that's what I was asking, basically.
That must be a girl
You
world
can't drive,
thing.
you're a mechanic? Yeah, figures. Most mechanics don't know how to mechanic their own cars.
Right, put a new scrapper too.
No, she needs filing cabinets and stuff of that nature because she keeps all her shit in the goddamn basket. Fucking rainbow. She really thought she could go toe to toe. Like that's it.
It's funny because she's complaining about Shane. He's so fucking this and that, and then look how she is.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your car? You're a mechanic?
I just found it interesting that all the time, he's such a bad person, he's such a bad person, he's such all this, but then, she's the only one that can take the beat. Yes, rap for sure, 1,000%.
Yeah, Shane, he needs to get a job too.
I really thought that she was a mole, to be honest.
A mole?
Yeah.
For who?
Well, just think about it. Why she got closer to one side, and then I don't know now, like where it was tying in this bush, or she fucking just vanished with him.
A mole is like an undercover snitch.
Well, I'm not saying the undercover snitch, but maybe for the YouTube side. It's just a way of saying it. I've seen it all the time.
They thought they were going to be YouTube stars.
Mm-hmm.
Then when they realized that they weren't, they quit. That's just my opinion.
Go talk to the dead in the cemetery, Pelican.
Yeah, talk to the Holy Spirits, Jane. Tell us what's up.
Yeah. Read the tarot card. How about that?
Does he still have a channel? Like,
I haven't seen them. I haven't seen none of them. First thing, I think they took everything down. Yeah, I don't know. I know. I think I am.
Maybe we need to get Shane and Rainbow back.
How?
No, please, God, no.
Please, God, no. I got their phone numbers. I'll get them riled up like I did Rick Crude. Rick Crude took that year off. He was on probation. He took that year off, and the year came up. I started texting the fuck out of him. Get your ass back. Oh, he showed right back up. Yep.
Like when you start, remember that you guys both were going back and forth. I think like that. Maybe bring her back. Well, no.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want her back now.
Too quiet.
She's a handful, dude. That's a full-time job keeping up with her.
It's suicidal, to be honest.
I don't need the stress on me.
Raccoon, like, let me heal.
Yeah. Let me get a few more chores done around the house before I do anything like that.
That's what I'm doing right now, listening to y'all and going from one chore, getting it caught up so I don't have to mess with it this weekend. I want to be lazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to be like at least productive for a few hours a day, like 3, 4, 5 hours a day.
You gotta, yeah.
If I'm doing that, at least I know I'm doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was just laying on the couch the whole day, fucking watching videos. And
it'll run you, dude. It run me. When I got sick, I couldn't get outside and do what I used to do.
Mm-hmm.
You just kind of go downhill.
Yeah, I'm trying to reverse all that.
Don't. If you can do it, keep active, because I'm telling you, what happens is you get to a point that you can't do it, and you can't come back either.
There you go. Very wise. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I believe it. I mean,
never getting younger.
Right.
Keep an eye.
Oh, guess who it is?
Oh,
Alpha. Alpha Bacon in the house.
What's going on?
Not much, girly. just fucking around, getting in problem everywhere, causing stress to these people.
Well, I'm familiar with that.
Girl, I tried, but the motherfucker's paranoia. So if you wanna keep fucking at it, I'll fucking teach you a thing or two, motherfucker.
I learn
But
every day from you and
I'm very
the
patient.
best.
Don't fuck with me. I'm very calculated. Don't fuck with me.
I've been
Listen, let's stay
loving
in
you
my
going
lane,
on
but
Lisa's panels.
once you step on my fucking lane, don't fucking ask, mercy no more. Because I try.
I don't even stick
Very
my
slow.
head out on Lisa's channel. I keep my mouth shut.
I wasn't going to, and I shouldn't have today because she, for some reason, she doesn't. I don't know. She definitely thinks that I'm like not a fan of hers. I'm like, I'm your number one fan, Lisa. But
Because she don't know you, but she'll get to know everybody little by little. Just give her
That
she's
time.
voice
awesome.
of
She's
hers.
so funny.
Me too. I
I,
love
I
her.
I used to live in Tennessee, and I can imagine what she looks like. And I'm thinking this one would probably smoke some pipe and.
Maybe
She
that's why I
loves
love her
gummy
so much.
bears. She loves her gummy bears.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. But I can't, I thought I was talking to a solid person, but fuck that. You learn the hard way, man. Jeez. But it's okay. I can
He's
take
been
Tracy
crying
all
about
over.
you ever since then, huh?
What was that?
I said he's been crying about you ever since then, huh?
Mhm. And now, did you hear the new one? That who was it? Who's my boyfriend now? Hold on. ASMR.
Oh, that's what he said.
Yeah. I'm like, OMG. But I'm the
What?
insecure one, okay?
Yeah, that's projection, but okay. Weird.
Yeah.
What a
And
weirdo.
I even told Bedtime Clown, like, stay away from me. Even Voodoo, I said, just know, because the way
You're
he
gonna be
runs with,
accused next.
it's okay.
He
It's
gets
can't
so
quite.
giddy. Everyone says that, well, not everyone, but there's been lots of speculation that he's also gay. But he gets so giddy every time that person Jenny's on his panel. It's kind of weird.
You know what? He's trying to portray, because she has the numbers of subs. If you notice,
Oh,
it's all about the numbers. Look where he
does
was
she
at,
have a YouTube
Nicolina.
channel?
What was that?
She has a YouTube channel?
Yes, that's huge.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
follow her. I gotta follow her.
Yeah. So he had Nicolina back then, Mama T.
He was friends with Nicolina?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god. I'm
Yes.
so
And they
behind.
fall out back
Well, they
then.
definitely fell out. He talked shit
Yes.
about
So, just following the trail, And me being a bitch, when I heard about his girlfriend, the Lufa girl, I remember I was hearing who are the players, right? He knows how I roll, so he knows how the fuck I am, So I'm like, and it was funny because out of a year, well, I was thinking all this time. I even told you, man, isn't it funny? He haven't said nothing yet. And just yesterday and today, he starts saying, and I'm like, you were there, Scotty. You over here, Nicolina. You over there. And I'm like,
my
so you
God.
were lurking. But I'm
You
the
can
bitch.
tell he lurks. No, you can tell he
Yes,
lurks.
come on. I'm like,
He
okay.
also picks people specifically that have like something going on so that he can play like modern
Mhm.
day fucking Jerry Springer.
Oh, he likes to come back like, I'm gonna Captain Save a Hoe. I'm gonna save you, but you gotta be on my side though. And if I see
Exactly.
you over
That's
there
the
and you
only
didn't
way
say
he
nothing
builds his.
about me, you didn't defend me, it's gonna be a fucking problem.
Exactly.
I'm like, oh, see, I
Very
like when you show your
beta.
true colors.
Yep.
I love when you show your true colors. I don't have to do much. Just let it play. Let it play. And I just show one video that me and him, because he's calling me a catfish supposedly that I was, right? And I'm like, let me just
Dude, the
refresh your
video
mind.
clip. I don't know who plays it. Is it BTC that plays it? Whoever plays it on
ASMR.
panels, it's so
Yeah,
fucking
ASMR.
funny.
He's an asshole, but he's funny.
I crack up every single time.
It's funny. He went in Andy Cruz and he goes, "Did you saw what I did out there?" I said, "No." And he sent me a clip, right? He goes, "Watch the clip." And I'm like, "What an asshole." He's like, "Well, happy birthday."
It's so good. It's so
But
good.
Cam up. Like, what the fuck is Cam up gonna do? Really, just think about it. Is it gonna change the play, the argument? What the fuck's gonna do a Cam up?
Right.
I don't get that mentality.
Me either.
But this is what get me pissed, though. This is what do get me pissed. That he weaponized things. If he knows something from you, or if you can fight it with him, he will weaponize. And that's what the fuck I don't fucking like. I don't give a fuck what your excuses are.
I know this is weak coming from me because of the whole B Mike situation that I involved myself with, but like I just can't believe that you ever didn't see that that's the type of person that he was, because as soon as I think someone posted his live link in Hux, like when I joined that Discord, and I just was watching him, I could tell immediately, like within 5 minutes, that he's like a snaky fraud.
When I talked to him, girl, he never did panel though.
Oh,
Never,
okay.
never.
That's interesting.
He only do like shorts video, and you know how he does. He plays his clip, he does his little sign, his sticker fucking Rolex, supposedly fucking Dollar Tree watch, and then he'll be his music and clips, and that's it, you know. But those song is dedicated to something that happened either on panel or in chat, or he wants to get the message across. He'll put the music. You just have to understand his lingo of how he talks. It's just codes, you know. But anyway,
Oh
so
my gosh.
I already know him very well. Sorry, I already know how the fuck he rolls. So I knew when he does shit like that. But back then he didn't know panel. Maybe he went on panel for the most 2 or 3 times that I remember. You know? So
Yeah,
you
just
wouldn't
his
even know.
whiny voice alone on anything that I've listened to.
And one of my girlfriends, she told me, oh my god, I was when he on voice and he fucking freaked out, but I didn't. Oh my god, there you go. And that's another thing he gets pissed. And girl, you know what? To be honest, I love fucking trolls. I'm not gonna lie, I do. This is exactly what I like. You know, you never know what the fuck they're gonna come with. You know.
Very true.
And he used to go, "You should tell them I'm a good guy." What the fuck am I tell people? People, hey, listen. If people know you're a good person, you don't need to tell them. People can see
for
right
real.
through it.
No
But when
good
you
person
tell
has
them-
ever told anyone else to tell other people they're a good person.
Oh, he is one for sure. Yes, he is.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, no, not happening. And that was a no, you know. But anyway, so that was a huge thing with him. And we did live in good time, but just, you know, paranoia, you know, just because my girl can't stop saying it and break out of everybody. Like, if you don't know the motherfucker how he is, come on. So, fuck you if you think I can have control over people.
No, I that frustrates me too, because I do.
No,
that
Rat,
was actually
I need spoiled.
I need spoiled.
Well, he said to throw some hundreds on his way. And then the other way around.
DBM, I don't know. I think B Mike doxed himself like Shane, like literally.
Oh boy.
I don't think anyone doxed him. I think he doxed himself.
Oh, they blocked you.
Oh, I mean, a long time ago.
Mm. Weren't you there? Weren't Rainbow in your Discord or something like that?
We made a Discord for Rainbow so that she could like
talk, yeah,
and tell us when she was going live and whatever.
You did?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was fucking with Shane. I said, "Oh, there's a Shane and Rainbow Discord server." I just made the shit off the top of my head. He totally fell for it.
We should have made a Shane and Rainbow Discord server. Maybe they would have stayed around if we kept them famous.
we probably should have.
Got it?
Oh, hold on.
The paranoia is real, man. The paranoia is real.
Well, and the more that I'm like poking around in lives and stuff, the more I'm like, there's reason for paranoia. Like, I get it. People fucking take low blows for absolutely no reason out of the blue.
Oh yeah, yeah. They find out too much. If they don't like, I mean, well, I kind of guilty of starting that ball rolling, but that's that's neither here nor there. It is what it is.
I mean, I don't know. I would imagine, DDT, that you probably are. You have moments of like pushing boundaries that bring things to you that, but I don't know, some of the stuff that I'm coming into, people get in this like really tiny fight and then all of a sudden it escalates like 180 degrees for no reason.
A lot of people like that on the tubes.
Mm-hmm. And you have to choose side too, you know, because you didn't defend them. You know, that's gonna be a
That
big
stuff
no-no.
I hate. Ugh.
Like you came with an NDA girl here, like fucking accepting all the fucking bullshit. Are you kidding me? Are you
It's
kidding
so
me?
stupid. I mean, there are some lines like ethically that I have for myself. Like if I find out something about someone that like I don't support in my own life or whatever, like that I wouldn't associate with that type of person. Yeah, of course I'm gonna like not associate with them, but only for me, not for anyone else. Like no one else is gonna tell me that I can't. It's just my own morals.
Well, Raccoon Man will tell you I grew up with the Von Helton trolls. So, like 2014, 2015. And those guys they had already done everything at that point, you know. So, you either copying them, or, you know.
When you say done everything, what do you mean? I've never watched Von Helton.
Oh, they sent the pizzas, you know,
Yeah.
the doxing, the sending of the pizzas.
Literally everything. Mm-hmm.
They had done everything by then, so.
So are they
I
like?
think that you have seen those pranks or, you know, whatever.
Are they like worse than Marty, or are they like that?
They're like along the lines of Marty, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for shits and giggles.
I mean, some shits and giggles I think are funny, and like other stuff, I'm like, no, I don't think that's funny at all.
Well, here's the thing: my brother was living with me at the time, and when I first got into it, and I started getting into it with this one guy, and like I was gonna film a video of me, right? The camera's away and filming my whole body and going off on the guy. My brother was like, they're going to laugh at you like they would Joey Wolf or whatever. Like, they're going to laugh at you like him. I'm like, oh, that's a good point. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that shit.
I mean, that is a good warning to heed. You don't want to make yourself the fucking lol cow when you're trying to laugh at the lol cow.
And my brother was the first one who taught me how to dox good, because there was we were watching, I don't know, he was watching race car videos, and there was some comment, right, that he didn't get along with, and they started going back and forth, and my brother's like, I'm gonna get this guy. And I wake up the next morning and I'm like, well, what happened with so and so? And he's like, I stayed up all night doxing him. It took me 12 hours, but I finally did it. He's like, it's all about persistence. You just got to keep snooping and snooping.
I mean, honestly, I believe that the internet shit stays forever, and if you just like link certain things and you're committed, you'll find shit that people don't think.
So,
I have zero motivation to do that though, because also like what happens when somebody gets doxxed? Like the pizzas, that's pretty much the extent of it, unless you're a really fucking bad person and someone like Marty.
Oh no, they straighten up. They straighten up once they get doxxed.
Really? I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. For a little bit.
At the beginning, DDT, but nowadays, back then, DDT, it did work for that purpose to back off. But now, no, it's not a shocking anymore. So. Yeah.
No. Yeah, maybe not nowadays. I don't know, but
maybe Rainbow.
If you're not doxxed by now, I don't know.
Newbie, you know, for her, it was a lot, you know. But to be honest, you know, in the community that we used to hang out, yeah, it's not no more shocking no more, you know.
Yeah.
Like what else you have, you know?
Well, I don't know. It used to work. You dox somebody, they'd straighten out. They'd leave you alone. They'd leave you alone, or you know, whatever. Because they had a whole new something else to worry about. And Pookie, I'll tell you, man, I had a phase there, like 2018, 2019, 2020. I just would dox people just to.
And make shit up too.
Just to be an
No,
asshole.
not make shit up.
Yes, you
Not-
did. Yes, you did.
not
Yes,
to-
you did. You
What
did it
did
to
I
me.
make up?
I kill my kids. Are you kidding me?
Oh no, I just no that no.
What did I say?
We
Yes,
talked
to be an
about
asshole.
that.
EDT, you said that?
We
Yes. you
talked
did.
What
about
the
that.
fuck?
I just wanted to see what her reaction would
That's
be.
fucking
I'm just telling you.
demented.
That's pretty fucked
Jesus
up,
Christ.
DDT.
But the thing is, Hammy, I knew he was an asshole. He was just doing it for that reason. But to be honest, you never know who the other person that some of them can think it is, and maybe they'll go on me. That's where I'm coming from. Not that to care
Yeah.
what he said, but just for him throwing out there, other people could take it something like different.
Well, if you want to be a Dale Lakeman, that's on you.
But that's what I say, just to be an asshole. But
Used to be is not accurate. I think current
no, he
day
is. He is. He
he
is.
still is.
I am an asshole. I'm going to end the stream so I can go get another pack of smokes and some more beers
Is
and wait
it
for
reading
TC to
time?
go live. TC needs to go live now. Yeah, it's about that time. Yep, I just finished.
Just about finished my dinner.
What are you guys eating today?
Pork loin, salad, mashed potatoes.
Oh my god, you really are being spoiled to the
Yeah, the
fullest
whole
extent.
Mhm.
Damn.
Pretty good.
We'll outcook any woman I know.
Maybe you were
Yeah.
gay this whole time and you didn't know it, and that's why all your
Well,
marriages didn't work
He
out.
should. He did it for 30 years in the Navy.
Yeah, no shit. It shows. Really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling. That's fucking good.
Right,
Real
DBN?
Shane deserves nothing less than all of that.
DBM's in the chat. Hey, Mikey Lover.
Yeah, Gia, I was mean, but I think I've calmed down over the last year or so.
I noticed
don't know,
since
that
you and
stream that you
GD.
I've calmed down a little bit.
Was it
think that's
because
probably
of
a good
UD?
thing.
DDT?
No, it's the age.
Okay. I hear feedback.
You guys need me to stay live, or are you guys gonna do the book reading?
I'm going to do the book reading. Give me about 15 minutes.
15 more minutes.
Yep.
It ain't me. I have all my tab closed.
It was tatted.
Okay. Tatted.
Fuck it up.
Gia, so nothing with tatted? Nada? Poor Gia.
Yeah.
Today, everybody was asking Gia in a different stream from. Oh, sorry.
Gia's not
Go ahead.
tatted.
Everyone in a Girl World stream was asking Gia to panel up, and she refused profusely. So everyone here should feel very special that she has ever paneled.
I
Well, we
haven't
can
seen
let
her.
her keep doing it. That's all. That's just once or twice.
Oh, so she already did panel then?
Yeah,
I'm
she
so
paneled
blessed.
twice.
When?
I don't even remember.
Do you have that link? I want to see.
Where was that?
Gia, in S Jam's panel, everyone was begging you to panel
I
up.
think it
and
was in yours.
wouldn't.
Yeah, actually. He ended up giving her a wrench.
Oh yeah, you're right. It must have been in TC's because he did give her a wrench.
Mm-hmm.
She got a wrench in here. She got a wrench in here.
Oh my gosh, Gia, you have a wrench in here too? You're famous.
Damn, Gia, you're getting your milk around. Rad Mickey promotion. You're hooking up your buddy? Now that's a good buddy there. There you go. Keep begging trolls.
We're not trolls. What are you talking about?
Don't insult us. Okay. He also like into being pegged, just like Shane. True,
All
true.
right, can we take an intermission and come back when TC goes live?
If you insist, you little crybaby.
Well, it's like he's 10 minutes away, so that gives us all plenty of time to do our potty
Yeah,
break.
yeah. Go get your cigarettes.
Yeah,
Right.
you go get your box of Cheez-Its.
Crying. All
All
right,
right,
y'all.
sounds good.
Enjoy.
All right,
Bye.
see you over there. All right,
Yeah.
Dulce,
Later.
you better show up. Tell Dulce that she needs to go back over there, hang out with us.
Okay, dokie.
Okay,
Later.
hasta luego.